Welcome, boys.
Howdy, alright?
Thank you so much for coming out, guys, on such short notice.
No worries.
Man, I'm here every week, but sure. It's pretty much just routine for me.
Yeah, on the reg, on that grind. So, without further ado, guys, let me introduce you guys to Aqua. Aqua is an old teammate of mine. We used to play Battlefield back in the day together. We were in the trenches shooting motherfuckers left, right, and center. So, Aqua, without further ado, bro, introduce yourself and just let everyone know what you stream and what you're about and everything that you do on your channel, bro.
Well, mainly it'll be about Battlefield. Spent the last 6 years working on my channel, towards Battlefield. So, yeah. Recently, with the flop of 2042, moved to more variety streamers sort of thing. Playing in different games and stuff like that, but I'm always going to make my roots. Always have fun doing so, yeah. Been smashing Ep.4 recently, completely dominating lobbies, as per usual.
Yeah, brother.
Been good fun.
I've been noticing it on your content. You've been doing a lot of no aim assist.
Yeah. 2042 has bugged aim assist. Everyone knows this who plays the game.
Yep.
They've tried fixing it recently. From what I've been told, it's not fixed. It's made it slightly worse. Yeah. But for majority of the time in 2042, I play with no aim assist. I'm S rank 17, so that's level 117. Because you go through 100 levels before you get into the S ranks.
Yep.
So yeah, I've spent my fair bit of time playing that game. A lot of my no aim assist practice comes from PUBG though. Max rank in PUBG as well, which has no aim assist in the game.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of your no aim assist gameplay, and I've got to say, guys, if you are into shooters and you guys have not played watched Aqua before, I highly recommend going to his channel because like I've never seen somebody have accuracy the same as me without aim assist. Let's just put it that way. Like it's a big credit to take on, dude. Are you playing mouse and keyboard now?
I was playing Vanguard for a bit.
Yep.
And I was playing mouse and keyboard on that. Due to having natural mouse and keyboard input.
Yeah.
But yeah, other games, obviously, I don't touch Zim. If I meet a Zimmer, let's just say it won't end nicely for the Zimmer.
Yeah, I get you.
But yeah, I enjoy playing mouse and keyboard. One day I plan to move to PC and I'll be playing mouse and keyboard on there. But for the time being, I'm a controller main. I have been for the last 6-7 years.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Trust me, even when you get on the on the PC, there's only certain games that you really want to play mouse and keyboard with. The rest you want to sort of use controller.
Yeah. I still want to stick to Battlefield 100%. Doesn't matter what I'm doing. Mouse and keyboard on Battlefield, or controller on Battlefield. It's just Battlefield.
I'm just waiting for you to come. Yeah, and I'm just waiting for him to come to me and be like, "Yeah, 2042 is worth it now." That's what I'm waiting for.
That's never gonna happen.
No, it's going free to play now, isn't it?
Is it?
Not quite.
I'm sure it is.
I'm gonna make it free to play. It's gonna piss a lot of people off. I paid 100 and.
I'm sure it got announced.
NZ. Probably. It doesn't surprise me if DICE just goes, fuck it, you know.
Because
can I swear? Sorry.
Yeah, no, you could swear, bro. Yeah, 18 plus.
Wait.
Baby coming in with the coffees.
Nice.
Fucking thanks, Ray. Where's mine? God. Selfish.
Oh, man. Oh, no, it's only doing it on there. See? I'm just watching it on OBS. So I've got the Discord call up on my TV, so I would be facing this way, right? But it's just sitting there and it's like doing like jitter. Like it literally looks like we're having seizures. It's hilarious.
I play my game and it's like
that's my eyes, bro. The whole time. Oh man, I've been jamming a lot of Back for Blood lately. We've been playing a lot of that. I didn't think like I was like, I love the Left 4 Dead series, but I kind of like left that in the past. I haven't played a game that style in a very long time. And then I was like, well, I'll give it a shot. Like, you know, it can't hurt to just go back to the roots. And holy shit, did I get addicted to it. The card system in it where like every character's got a unique build, so nobody's gonna have the exact same build. Everyone buys different cards on what they want their character to perform like. So it's like You know, there could be a guy that's like he's a squishy little shit. Like it takes like 3 hits and he's down, but he can move faster than everyone else. You know what I mean? Or there's like a build for like a tank build, but you move slower than everyone else. Like there's certain things that you can do in the game, and it's just brilliant. And
Yeah.
the aiming mechanics, like nothing feels chunky. Everything feels really smooth and accurate. So they did a good job. They did a really good job. Another
Yeah.
good game that I've played recently that people should be checking out is Outriders. That I can't stress that enough. That game has such a deep storyline, and it also has like amazing graphics, and it's like Gears of War crossed with Destiny is like the best way I could possibly describe it. But like, it's definitely worth checking out while it's on the Game Pass because I don't know how long it's going to be on there. Apparently, it didn't do too well in sales because it wasn't as advertised as everything else.
They might keep it on there then.
Yeah, well, hopefully
I
they
guess.
do.
If
Usually
people
what
play
they
it,
do with games, at least for a little bit anyway, they put them on there to sort of advertise them a bit more. When they start to get sales and half the people start to get them,
Yeah.
they go back to paying for it so that, the friends that are left out have to buy it.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah. They did that with Dirt 2 because Dirt Rally 2.0 didn't get any fucking sales, so they like threw it on the
Yeah.
Game Pass, and then everyone downloaded it, and they're like, "Oh, we'll take it off," so everyone buys it. No, nobody bought it, and then everyone was like, "No, just put it back on the Game Pass," and now it's back on there again. So
Back
I don't
to
even know
the
if it's actually still on there, to be honest.
yeah, it's on EA Play now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
When you get a PC, Aqua, like what kind of games would you be wanting to branch out into?
branch out into.
Yeah, you know
I'm
what I
not
mean.
sure. I'm very stubborn with my games I play. I will try other games. Like recently, I
Yeah.
bought Elden Ring, played an hour and a half of it, and then refunded the game. This wasn't my
It
game.
wasn't your game. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll give games a go, but I'm very quickly be like, no, I'm just not going to enjoy my time on this.
What do you mean by horror killer? What do you mean by that? I love that this is an interactive podcast now. So like I've decided that we're gonna have chat there and we can interact with chat as well. So it's gonna be a really like cool experience because there's no other podcasts that do it that I've seen.
Horror games.
Horror games. Yeah. Is there anything new coming out in the horror industry that's like major? Has anyone heard of anything?
Not that I know about.
No, I'm gonna have to do some research. I never thought that horror games were gonna be my niche, Aqua. I always thought that I was gonna be a shooter boy, but I started playing horror games and people like watching me scream like a bitch. So, yeah, I guess that it ended up being my niche.
Yeah. Well, you spend time finding and trying to find something, and then you
Yeah.
eventually click with something.
Yeah, exactly.
New horror games 22 and 2. What have we got? Choo Choo Charles, Evil Nun, The Broken Mask,
Ooh,
Unholy,
unholy. That sounds
Martha
like
is Dead, Phobia Saint Defina Hotel, I think that's how you pronounce that, Scorn, Evil Dead, The Game, Stalker 2,
another
Heart of
Evil Dead.
Chernobyl.
Oh, Heart of
Uh,
Chernobyl. Did you say? Ooh,
Yeah.
that one. That one I might have to get.
Release April 28th, 2022.
Ooh, it's coming up too. It's not that far away.
Slitterhead, Sons of Forest, Ghostwire Tokyo, The Outlast Trials, The Callisto Protocol, Dying Light 2, Stay Human, obviously already released,
Yep.
and Dead Space Remake.
Oh, that actually
there's a-
might be good.
Bonus Resident Evil Reverse.
Fuck yeah. See, I feel like when you get a PC, you're gonna start playing like Tarkov and shit.
No, I've seen people play Tarkov. It's not my. I like games that you can get in, shoot people, you die, respawn instantly. Go.
Yeah.
Sort of, yeah.
Squad might be your thing then. It's still a milsim, but like revivable and fucking also respawnable.
It's worth a look into. I did look into a bit of gameplay. I watched Shroud play it a while ago.
Yeah.
And
I think it'd be
yeah.
fun. I reckon it'd be really cool to
it looks
actually
fun. Yeah.
like, get in that role, be like all tactical with your mates.
But
Like
you need a good group of friends that are very in sync with each other to play it. So,
yeah, bro, absolutely. But I've been looking at Chivalry too.
Chivalry 2 is a very good game.
Yeah.
I have a friend who also streams Too Much Cyanide. He's mainly a Battlefield streamer. He's kind of moved around
Yeah.
and become more of a variety streamer with a flop of 2042, like a lot of Battlefield streamers.
Yeah.
But he played. He's a big fan of Chivalry. I played the pre-beta, loved the shit out of it, but I just couldn't justify buying the game itself. But it's a beautiful game, well made. And it's just a meme experience. You have fun the whole way through.
Yeah.
And you can still be really good at it. Like, I've got my ass handed to me so many times by some sort of sweetie dude who's just spent so many hours playing Chivalry 1 and then Chivalry 2 came out.
Yeah, yeah.
Amazing.
That's what I was worried about.
It's worth a look into, for sure.
I was worried about OGs, but then I was like, oh, we could have like private friends lobbies, and if we get enough guys to get the game, it could be a lot of fun just running around.
And there's a very active OCE scene for it, so you'll find lobbies.
Yeah, sweet. Ivil just asked a question. He said, any advice for aspiring streamers from experience with Twitch so far?
Biggest thing is networking, I feel. Without pushing yourself, going, hey, typing in people's chat, like, here's my Twitch link, come see me.
Yeah, don't be a forceful. I talked about this on stream earlier.
But just, so if you want to be a part of a community, say you want to play, for instance, for me, Battlefield, right? I've networked within the Battlefield community so much that I can go into anyone's channel and people are like, oh, it's Aqua.
Yeah.
Right? They don't need to go and know that I'm a streamer. But if they one day they'll be like, oh, I have no one to watch, right? I'll scroll through Battlefield selection of who's live on the category, and they're like, oh, Aqua streams, cool. I'll go and jump in his channel.
Yeah.
Just getting your name around the community that you're streaming within, without pushing yourself, is probably the biggest thing for me.
I mean, a way I do it, and it's not even like me trying to plug, it just comes out, right? But it's like, so say somebody, like the streamer goes, what have you been up to today, Rez? I'll just reply with like, oh, I've been editing YouTube videos, finally got them uploading. It's been a good day. And then they go, oh, I wonder. And then if they ask questions about it, that's when you proceed to be like, yeah, this is my schedule. Like, you just answer their questions, really.
Yeah.
That's what I found. Wait for the streamer to ask you about your stuff. Okay, like if you just say it like that, like just like, hey, yeah, I've just been dealing with Twitch widgets all day. They've been driving me nuts, but I'm getting there. They don't see that as like you trying to say, hey, I'm another streamer, come and look at me. They're saying that's like, hey, that's another streamer just reaching out, trying to get some advice. So this could be a potential friend. So that's what it's all about, is building a community is all about making friends.
Yeah.
And it's just like humanity is with everything. You're not going to get along with every single viewer.
Yeah. And you'll join some streams and they'll ask you, hey man, how was your day? And you mention that, oh, I was just editing a couple of videos in between doing something, right? And that streamer in particular might be a bit of a dick.
Yeah.
And they're like, no self-promotion on my channel. It's like, you just ask how my day was. There is people out there like that.
So they're the ones that you just click off of. Honestly,
you just avoid them.
You just avoid them. I've been in one where I was like, I said, oh, hey, such and such. I'm not going to name names. I said, hey, such and such. I seen you on Twitter, bro. I'm a fellow streamer. I just thought I'd stop by and show some support, right? And I thought that was a pretty generally like friendly message, just saying, hey, fellow streamer, just chilling. I'm going to lurk for you, whatever. I'm just here to help you out. And he just full on attacked me and was like, you shouldn't come in other people's chats and try and plug your channel. I was like, whoa, that's not what was going on, but okay. But I learned how to go around it now.
Yeah, well, there is that. You're stepping your toes on the line, I feel, with that one. So it is risky, but
it is risky, but it works the majority of the time if you're like
that's when you come across that 1% of he's a dick sort of count.
Yeah.
But another thing for helping stream wise is purely just having your face there. You can make it as a no camera streamer But
It's
you have to
very
be
hard.
friggin' nuts at video games. Like you have to be
Or-
cracked out of your mind.
Or you
or
need
have
to
it-
be extremely funny.
Yeah,
Extremely fucking
exactly.
funny.
But yeah, just having someone to talk to. If you're in people's chat and you have a face to talk to, it makes it more of an immersive experience for the viewer. And yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I get what you're saying. Yeah. I find finding shit that works for your chat that's interactive for the stream is one of the hardest things as a Twitch streamer. So I would be reaching out in Discord groups if you're a new streamer, and I would be asking other streamers, hey, what's good interactive widgets that I can add to my stream to make my stream more interactive? And most of the time, you'll get guys like me, Aqua, Bailey, other people answering you. So, yeah, a lot of Twitch is about helping each other. Nobody's selfish, and the ones that are very noticeably selfish, and people tend like some people like that sort of personality, and then most people tend to drift the other way. Any significant red flags or things to avoid for streamers on the climb up? Yes, number one, the number one mistake that I see so many streamers making is using regular music for your streams. Okay, do not do it. You are going to get copyright striked and possibly banned if you do it enough. You're also like at risk of having all of your VODs just muted the whole fucking time that you've got that music playing in your background.
Yeah.
So there's so many YouTube channels out there that streamers don't really hear about if they're not doing the research that they need to be doing, right? So like off the top of my head, you've got the top three. I've got Stream Beats, okay, by Harris Heller. Amazing YouTuber, amazing Twitch streamer. I highly recommend everyone go and check out his content because legit, it helps. It really helps if you take it all with a grain of salt and like understand what he's trying to get at and apply it and make it your own. Don't copy, but apply. Then yeah, you'll find success. And then number two is owned beats. I actually use owned Pro as my overlays, so I've actually had I actually had a compliment in my chat the other day. I actually had to duck out and I left my stream on starting screen for like nearly an hour, right? And this guy came into my chat, said, "Man, this starting screen's lit," and hit the follow button. So like overlays make a big part as well, but we understand, especially Hacker and I, coming from having just a webcam, a controller, and a console, right? We and a headset. We totally get it. And everything that we've acquired over time and process of trial and elimination and yeah. So equipment is never going to stop you. It's your own attitude that'll stop you. You can always find different ways to get around not having the equipment that you need to be a high quality streamer. And also another thing for red flags, streamers that sit there and do not talk. Okay? Like a big...
Yeah, you can't have radio silence.
Nah, literally. You need to be talking. Okay, it's understandable and people that are watching will get it. If you're in the middle of a gunfight, they know you're not going to read chat, okay? Because they know you're going to be focused. Even if you're not talking, if you're focused on getting that kill, they're not going to leave, okay? They're going to leave when you've got that break and you're reloading and healing where you could be looking over real quick and reading that. That's when they're going to back out, is if they feel like they're neglected. So as long as you're reading those messages within, like, I'd say a minute max of it being in chat, you're pretty safe. But yeah, what else do you guys reckon would be red flags that you've experienced that you've had to learn to get over or to beat in a way?
The no talking one's huge. I feel like that's why I haven't had as much success as I'd like to have. Because for a long time, I've found it very hard to fill that space.
Yep.
You know, you're talking about having that downtime when you're reloading and stuff like that. I'll look over the chat and say no one's talking, right? You've read the last thing a minute and a half ago. No one said anything else, and you just got the empty space.
Yeah.
You
It's
need to
hard
be
to
able
come
to
up
fill
with
that.
something.
Yeah. If you're 2.5 hours into your stream, you're like, you got nothing left in the tank to talk about. But you still got to fill that space. That's very difficult. But Harris Heller, of course, amazing person, amazing information that you get from his channel. He told me through one of his videos, just look at yourself in the mirror and talk about nothing, just everything
Yeah.
to yourself in the mirror for 10 minutes.
Yep.
At least once a day. And it'll allow you and help you to fill that space when you're trying to stream in.
I find, I'm going to elaborate on that. I actually find asking questions and also if you're good at a game, evaluating on what you think the game could fix, right? But not being a dick about it, not being angry or in a rage state, but just being like, I really feel like they could improve this game here and here and here. And then people will start coming in and being like, oh, like, I want to get in on this conversation. I want to give my ideas on this. And then it'll just start snowballing. So that's another good tip for up and coming streamers to fill in those gaps is either ask questions like, I wonder why they designed it like this, and just keep talking. Just go on about whatever it is. Something that pops in your head, you're just like, oh, I wonder how long it would have taken to make the map for this. Like it's got a massive scale, it's got huge detail. I wonder how long it would take to create this. And then people will come in and they'll start answering you. There'll be people that are actually building games or making games that'll come into your chat and start talking about it. Not always. I'm not saying it's guaranteed, but you've got a better chance because that's an engaging conversation. But yeah, if you have never streamed or gamed before, how would you go about it? Well, Twitch isn't always about gaming. It's not all about video games. A lot of the Twitch streamers I watch actually don't even play games, and if they do, it's not for very long of their stream. It's maybe an hour. Scooty Puff that we had on episode 3, he just stands in front of the camera, talks to everyone, and dances and has a good time. He has all these green screen cutscenes that he goes to be just do whatever the fuck he wants. And there's other streamers I've even seen cooking. I've seen guys going fishing. Let's not talk about
boats.
Yeah, let's not talk about ASMR. Okay, I don't
we're not
agree
going
with
there.
that.
We're not.
Okay.
No.
Isn't there a category for bathtubs now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a hot tub
pools,
category.
hot tubs, and baths,
Yeah.
or whatever it is.
Yep.
I'll find what it is.
I am part of another community, and this guy goes mountain biking. So he live streams his just journey around mountain biking around Australia. So pretty cool.
It's basically just
Pools,
finding
hot tubs, and beaches is what it is.
It's basically just finding a hobby that you're passionate about and talking about it. Whether you for instance, if you're into photography, you'd sit there and you could review and look at other people's photography and try and learn shit. You could actually watch educational videos, and while you're watching those, stream that, and then people can weigh in. And then you start streaming your own photography, you start streaming your own editing, whatever you want to do. It's literally the freedom of Twitch that people don't realize. And the just chatting is such a widespread genre. Just chatting has so much in it that is more than just chatting. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Twitch could add another 5-10 categories. Sleep.
Yeah, you go to the I'm only sleeping category. Gets more views than fucking. Ready? Look, it's got 8.4k viewers at the minute.
That's disgusting. I do not know how people can watch other people sleep. That is just.
I don't know. It's retarded.
Yeah, listen to that. There's more people watching people sleep than their entirety viewer base for Battlefield series.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not shitting you. Look at the stats of the Battlefield series. Battlefield is so dead right now.
7.7 on only sleeping.
That is creepy, Killer. That is creepy.
And then Battlefield.
I'd feel weird just streaming it, knowing that I got thousands of people staring at me while I'm snoring. Like I'm just like, like.
Battlefield 2042 at the minute it's got 186.
What?
Brand new game, by the way.
Is that it? 186 viewers.
Battlefield 5's got 116.
That's nuts. That's
Battlefield
actually
1,
nuts.
115. And Battlefield 4, 113.
Okay.
And Battlefield 4's only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 streamers on it.
And the great Battlefield has fallen. How the mighty have fallen.
Everyone used to compare Battlefield to Call of Duty. It's just like Battlefield's not even the talk anymore.
No,
everyone used to go, oh, Battlefield's way better than COD, blah 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 blah. Now it's like, fucking, what's Battlefield? What is Battlefield?
Yeah, that is a good point, Killer. There would be a lot of memes if you got an awkward position while sleeping.
Oh yeah, you start getting up and you're like throwing your hands and you start sleep talking and shit. You start fucking sleepwalking and all of a sudden you end up in doggy or something, sleeping like a retard.
Or you're like mid asleep, and if you're a male, you get morning wood as you're like halfway through fucking sleep, bro. Just like you just see the blanket, just like. Oh man.
No, for me at the minute you'd see me laying there and then all of a sudden my fucking arm goes up here. I wake up, I can't fucking move the thing because it's just dead. I feel like I gotta pick it up, put it below my fucking shoulder, just so the blood flow goes back there and it wakes up.
I'm a belly sleeper. I'm a belly sleeper, so I'm
side and back.
I don't know what it is. If I lay on my back or my sides, I feel like I'm suffocating, but chest I'm good.
So if I lay on my chest, my fucking dick hurts, so just that big it gets in the way.
Is that your ego? I'm confused.
Bit of both. Yeah, a bit of B.
This genius the other day on the stream was talking about our coconuts up.
No, you know what you're doing here? You plug the hover and you plug the TikTok, alright? They want to see it, they can go to there, alright?
If you guys want to go watch it, go to my TikTok or my hover. If you guys are in chat, use / TikTok. And it'll take you to my TikTok. I got to make a hover one, but yeah.
I'll figure out how to do it again, and I'll do your TikTok. I have one. I think I might have already done one, to be honest.
Yeah, I didn't know that mods could set up commands. That's crazy.
No, I haven't done your hover one yet. I'll figure out how to do it again, and I'll fucking set it up.
So my biggest thing recently to help with streaming, since like a lot of this chat's been to help beginning streamers. My biggest thing was actually making YouTube content, like, and actually taking the time when I'm not streaming. So, because I used to stream 7 days, but now I stream 4 days a week, and 3 days that I have off, I'll use like an hour or two to record 2 hours worth or an hour worth of footage, and then I'll just cycle through it and edit it all out. So, I've already started an Outriders series, like I was telling you about Outriders before. And I started that, and we're already on episode 2, about to enter episode 3 next week.
So, I'm like ill. I suck at editing, 100%.
That's all about practice. You gotta get into it and just learn your way around it. But I feel like they're making YouTube content or TikTok content, hover content, whatever it is, that falls under networking and just putting your channel out into different platforms for people to see. Always linking your Twitch or whatever in there, so people have a place to go to see more. See more of you.
Exactly.
What you provide.
So, because you got to remember, you can't be live 24/7. So, that's another way to keep your viewers entertained, but also, like he said, it's networking, right? So it works in a yin yang effect. Your Twitch viewers will go to your YouTube channel to watch your YouTube content, but also that then boosts that video, to which then people that are on YouTube will see your YouTube videos and be like, oh wow, this guy live streams, I'm gonna go watch him. And then it just becomes this big like cycle that just keeps feeding you, and then you just grow. Like, Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's the best way.
There will be those people that will only watch YouTube or they'll only watch Twitch, right? So, but by getting them viewers, say your YouTube starts shooting off, right? It's going to bring more people in because, like you said, it's going to bring more people in. But the more people watch your YouTube content, it will come across the people who do watch Twitch, and then they'll come across and see your Twitch channel.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah.
And either way, even if you're only getting YouTube viewers and no one's coming across Twitch, that's still not a negative because at the same time, it means you're doing something right. People like your content and you're still going to get paid at the end of the day if you're doing very well. Like, very well.
What is it? On YouTube, you got to have 1,000 subs. I think it's start getting paid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's all right. Twitch,
hey, thank you so much for the follow, Ari. Thank you so much.
Yeah, the affiliate.
Yeah, you have to hit, your channel has to hit the $100 mark if you're to make a profit that month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you get paid, I think it's on the 15th of every month if you reach the $100 mark each month.
Yeah, so like,
how you doing, Ari? Good to see you. Welcome to the interactive Rez-Cast. So you can talk to us and we engage as on what we're talking about with you guys. You can ask questions, anything you want to talk about.
Yeah, 1,000 subs before you get monetization.
Yep. Yeah. Also, speaking about 1,000, well, it's not 1,000 subs, but 1,000 followers. I'm just around the fucking corner from it.
Nice.
I'm almost at 900. So once I think we just hit 860 today. So hopefully soon we will be up in the 900, and then it's only 100 followers away, and then we're at 1K. That's my goal at the moment, is to hit 1K. 863. There you go. Damn, I didn't even know that. I haven't even looked at it yet. Thank you guys so much for all the support. I appreciate you all.
I think most of us are coming up on little goals that we've got, like out of me, you, Hillville, Bono, who else? Goody, and all that. We're all sort of getting close to what our small goals are at the minute.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Even I'm actually kind of Iv's in chat right now, and he's the founder of the village. I'm actually kind of really eager to get you a part of this community, Aqua, because honestly, they're the most nice. I haven't come across any assholes in there, and everyone supports each other. And I'm talking, I've had my chat moving before I've even started my stream.
That's awesome.
Yeah, dude. That's a big thing. You've just hit go live, and you've already got 6 people just bam, 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 bam. That's fucking mental, and that's what they do for everyone.
Yeah, well, if I'm welcomed in,
bro. Yeah, Iv's a guy with big open arms, man. He's an army veteran as well, so yeah, he's an awesome guy. He's really nice, really good content too. After we finish the podcast tonight, we're gonna go raid him out actually, so you might be able to have a chat with him and a yarn in stream for a little bit.
Sounds good.
Yeah, so Killer's from the village as well. He's like, yeah, we all love each other. Yeah, we do. Ari wants me to hydrate. Shit, I should have turned off the cards for the podcast.
Is that a milk carton?
It's a juice carton. It's 3 liters, so it's good for streaming.
Stop buying a $15 water bottle.
Yeah,
I got juice.
I got juice. Reusable containers, bitch. I'm like, man, I'd fit in so good over in Asia. They reuse plastic like no tomorrow.
My hydration.
Yeah, I was noticing. What are you drinking? What is it?
This is not sponsored, by the way.
Yeah.
Export Gold, extra low carb.
Extra low carb. Yeah.
I'm a bit round, so I'm trying to reduce the amount of carbs and stuff I'm getting.
Yeah, well, see,
I'm trying to drop a bit of weight.
Carbs actually gives me indigestion, so yeah, I always have to go the low carb beers, unfortunately.
Yeah, they taste quite nice.
Evil just said, more than welcome in whenever you want, anytime, Aqua. Any family of Rez and Bailey is family of ours.
I appreciate
it.
So there you go, bro.
It's just a fucking river bloke. I love him.
And any streamers that are watching this on YouTube afterwards or anything, if you guys want to find a community that is good and is loyal and that, hit them up. Don't just think you're gonna get in straight away, but just hit them up. Go follow them. I'll link all of the channels down below on Twitch, everyone's channels, and you can go and follow everyone as well. So yeah, because I do upload these to YouTube as a recording. I just wanted to branch out that way so that anyone that couldn't make it while it's live, they can go back and watch it on YouTube. So yeah. Anything coming up, like, other than, like, I talked about Chivalry 2, that's like my new thing that I'm like trying to lean towards, is I really feel like I could be a sweat and make that funny at the same time. Is there any game that you're like looking into, or has piqued your interest the tiniest bit?
Not really, to be honest. I put all my eggs in my basket for Battlefield 2042.
Yeah.
And the Easter Bunny ran away with them before I could do anything with it. So, yeah.
The chocolate melted before you could get to it.
Yeah. Left out in the sun too long.
Oh, dude. Nothing worse than melted Cadbury eggs. It's so devastating, eh? It's like, dude, I've been looking forward to that Easter egg chocolate all fucking day, and you're gonna do me like that. Like, what?
Bailey's out here flexing.
Oh, that's great. Hold on, that's the green side.
Oh, dude.
There's the blue side.
I hope you drop it and
the green
smash
side
it.
goes grey. The green side goes grey.
Oh man, sadly can't really hear much at the moment since on a school playground waiting for the daughter to go into school. No, that's okay. That's totally fine, Ari.
Where is the daytime? That's got me thinking now.
America, I think.
Yeah, it'd be like some parts of the States would be like around 8 a.m. Yeah.
It'd be like
surely
3 a.m. I'm sure.
No, because if you ask Snoop, when he was on the stream he wasn't on a podcast at this time, but when he was on a podcast really late, he was
in the States,
I think he was up till like 5 a.m. with us. So.
Yeah, it's 3:46 a.m. in Washington, D.C. right now.
I don't know. I think, you're UK. There you go.
UK, there you go. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, too easy, Eve. Thank you so much for coming in, bro. I hope you have a good stream. We're going to rage you out, so we'll see you soon.
See you, ill. Appreciate you, bud.
This is awesome. You know, we've been talking for ages, right? And it doesn't feel like I'm running out of things to talk about or anything. But I looked down at the time, I'm like, holy shit, it's not even been an hour yet since this like whole thing started. And it's like, wow, like podcasts really,
that's true.
Podcasts really do fucking like, you know, sometimes they fly by and then sometimes they drag, and it's like, it's not a bad drag. It's never a bad drag, but it's just like, oh shit, like we still got to fill out like another 2 hours of fucking talking. Like,
that's like, fuck. That's when you start I'll sit here and I'll type on the keyboard and try to find something on Google.
I hope we keep bouncing things off chat and everything, because fuck.
It's like, fuck, can one person just please kick up and carry, please? Like,
it was
just for like a little bit.
It was like 8 a.m. or something, Snoop said.
Yeah, when we finished it was.
Yeah.
And every time we're playing with him and shit, it's like fucking 2 o'clock in the morning.
You know what sucks too? Episode 2 is the one that Snoop was on, and my recording file for that died.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, so I couldn't put it on YouTube. Sucked. Yeah. Fucking OBS. I hope it doesn't do it too.
I've had issues for that as well.
Nah, bro. Like, I'm on a nearly 6 hour stream so far. Like, I'm about to hit 6 hours, so I'm hoping that it just holds on. Like, and I haven't had any spits yet, so.
No.
Bonus, I'm so close to the school, so I'll be home in 5. Sweet. I was looking everywhere. Yeah, I forgot to post up about the RezCast because I was in such a rush to find someone, because like, I was happy for us to just be the 3, but like, I like to have 4 because it fills out the screen. I know it's a weird like OCD thing.
Like the 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. So I just felt like it was more aesthetically pleasing, but yeah. We had 3. We had just Bailey, Scooty and I when Ivil had to head off because he was on the podcast last week as well, but he only.
He was funny. He was gross.
Yeah, dude. He's okay. Did you see my latest video, Aqua? It's okay if you haven't, but you would have seen one of my latest videos where I had a friend that goes, "Did you fucking hear that thing? It sounds like a dog with his fucking dick in the vacuum."
I'm gonna find it again.
That's evil, bro.
I'm gonna find it.
Hilarious.
Give me a minute.
So it's fucking funny, man. It's good shit. I wasn't expecting. We were playing Phasmophobia. I was not expecting to hear that.
Oh, actually, was that on TikTok?
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
on TikTok.
I've seen it. Yeah.
You've seen it? Yeah. So
Too bad. I'm finding it. I'm plugging it.
So that's how
I love that video.
That's how good his stream is, and he's got a few soundboard things on there for like channel points, right? Which I want to figure out how to do because I want to.
Yeah, I want to as well. It's
mine at the moment are just bits, and I want to like branch out and allow channel points to be used as well, but like not over excessively. Like they're gonna be like high channel points to use them. But there's this one on Scooty's channel even where like people hit it and it like it's a fart sound, but they just like hit. It always comes up at the most like unique moments. Like Scooty would be talking all serious about something, and right as he's finished his sentence, you'll just hear like so loud, and then he just like gets the shits. He's like you know, it's so funny, bro, because he's trying to be serious and people are just putting fart sounds over him.
Yeah, it's like, nah, bro, all serious. Like, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
It's great.
I love Ivil's. Ivil's got Sassy on there. He's like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah.
So whenever he's like explaining something in the game or trying to talk to someone in chat about the game, I activate it every time, and it'll just come in. Like he'll be like, "So, yeah. So basically, you just do this, guys, and yeah, then you'll get this." What are you talking about?
Fuck off, Clarence.
It was fucking hilarious.
Fuck off, Clarence.
Actually, mentioning the Big Les show, that actually Scooty watched that for the first time on his stream the other day, Bailey.
Oh yeah.
Somebody paid.
How is it DOS friendly?
Yeah, bro. So somebody paid 2 cents a second, right?
Oh, I know the stream you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, to put a full episode of Big Les on there. And he was cracking up, even though he's reading chat, bro. Every time they'd say something funny, he'd just like chuckle, and I was like, "Yeah, there you go. That's Australian comedy for you guys. That's like balls to the wall, not giving a fuck."
Never had Trippy Slipper before.
Yeah.
Only got fucking gasoline, petrol, fucking tar, rocket fuel.
No, he's like battery acid.
Sassy, what's in this? Oh, you know.
Have some spices, some lettuce and tomato, vodka sauce, Ajax spray and wipe, bam in the dirt is gone. All this shit. Oh, bro.
Fuck Mortine spray.
What about when he's making drinks in the bar and he's like, "Sassy, how many drinks have you made for for humans?" "Oh, you know, just you, me, and a couple of humans." And then he's like, "Look around, I bet you can't even notice them." And he turns around, there's this guy just having a seizure on the dance floor, just like full like.
It's fucking funny. I remember watching it like in school and shit.
Yeah, bro.
We'd get like the snippets up on our laptops, and the teacher would be talking, and we just go full volume, just like, "What are you talking about?"
You know, my IT teacher was so cool. He was younger. He was like 25, 26, right? And he was so cool that he allowed us to put it on the projector because he knew about it too. So because we were in the furthest classroom in the high school, we had we could be as loud as we want and people wouldn't even hear it. Right? So he'd crank this shit up and we're all sitting there watching the Big Les show. Every week it would come out. We're in that classroom watching it all together. It was fucking hilarious.
It's like, we had an IT tech, and me and my mates were like fucking always joking around with him. Whenever we had a class near the IT room and shit, we'd fucking go up to him. We'd go, "What are you going on?" "Oh, fucking what's such and such up to?" And they'd look on their computer. We'd go, "Oh, fuck, shut them out." Put a message on their fucking laptop, and it'd just be like, it just randomly pops up going, "You're a shit cunt," or "fuck off," or just some bullshit. We go, "Miss." Miss, this has popped up on my laptop. Quickly fucking delete.
Wait, you know what I wanted as a follower's notification, and no one's allowed to take it, right? Because no one,
I'll take it right now.
no one else here is a ginger, so fuck off, right? So mine is. You ever see Summer Heights High?
What?
No. Oh, bro. So there's this guy in there, and he's like, "But he's a fucking ranger, sir." Right? And I'm gonna. That's gonna be my
That's
fucking.
a meme. I'm pretty sure that's a meme. That's where I've heard that from.
Yeah, well, there was a TV show
did you
here
say
in Australia.
Jonah?
Yeah, yeah, it's Jonah, isn't it?
Yeah.
Jonah from Tonga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a fucking.
He's a fucking ranger.
He's a fucking ranger, sir.
Oh, but sir.
So I want that as a follower notification, and then for a sub notification, I want something like really dirty from a movie.
You could do what is it?
No, I want to get like sausage party sound effects from the end of the movie. Just chuck that on.
That's a messed up movie.
Oh, dude,
that is such a messed up movie.
It? I thought it was. I was like, you know what? You know, it's cool. Like, yeah, it's a little dark that they're all dying and shit, but I get it. Like, that's the whole storyline. And then they all start never get fucking at the end. Like, what the fuck, bro?
I could never get over all these parents thought it was a fucking kids movie. They were taking their kids to it, and then by the end of it, they're fucking walking out like covering their kids' eyes and shit. Fucking hilarious.
I've watched a movie, and then my 5-year-old cousin was like, "Oh, I want to watch this movie. It's called Sausage Party." I'm like, "No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't want to watch it."
Most adults don't even want to rewatch it.
I've watched it like 72 times. I love it.
That's what I said most.
I love how dark it is. I love the sexual innuendos the whole time.
I
want juicy oils rolling down my flaps. Like, I'm like, you know.
It's just, it's something different. Like, I don't even know how to explain it.
Yeah, but that's Seth Rogen for you, bro. He comes up with the weirdest shit.
Seth Rogen's a blessing to
that's what I was about to say. God bless that man's brain.
I don't think it's his brain. I think it's all the other shit he takes that makes his brain work the way it does.
I mean, I smoke weed and I don't come up with shit like that.
I think he does it with a weed, to be fair.
He's on a bit of A, B, C, and D, and E, and F, and Z.
Dude, have you seen him in Bad Neighbors where he's fucking like eating all the mushies, right? And he's pretending like he's gonna hurl, and everyone thinks he's gonna hurl, and he grabs a bag of mushies, and everyone starts freaking out. And then he stops and smiles, and then he grabs like a whole fucking handful of them, shoves them back in and he's throwing again. Everyone's like, no.
We're going on a trip and a favorite rocket ship.
But it's so funny though, because like that's how a lot of us that are like, you know, coming towards our 30s and shit, when we go to parties, that's what we're like, right? So like all the young ones are like, no, dude, you won't be able to handle it. It's like, motherfucker, I've done this for years. You don't know what I'm capable of handling. My body's conditioned for poison. Right.
You know, I need to figure out a new follow alert. I'm starting to get sick of mine. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna stray away from the owned alerts because I feel like they're just so loud. Man, I feel like getting a subscriber or a fucking raid notification is like just as bad as getting jump scared with bits on Phasmophobia or Visage.
And that's my favorite thing to do.
Yeah, dude, it scares the fuck out of me.
I'll be driving home and then all of a sudden just click.
I've got an idea for what I want for my alerts. I've got an idea what I want for my alerts. Now, for those who don't know me, I'm a metalhead. I love metal. For the last 2.5 years, almost 3, I've been practicing metal vocals. So one day, when I get the courage to do it, I'm going to record me doing vocals at different pitches and different growls and stuff like that. And that's going to be my alerts.
Oh, you're like, ooh, like I can't do it, but you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
When Discord's pop filter works.
Yeah. Good old suppression filters.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah.
Let me be metal.
Dude, they affect my voice impressions all the time, bro. Because like some of my voice impressions, I gotta raise my voice, right? Or it'll go like really deep and grainy, and it's like, oh no, that's background noise, and it'll just cut me.
Yeah.
You know what my biggest thing is right now? I need to get like one of the lights that Bailey's got. He's got an Elgato stream light. Because mine, I've just got a halo light, but it makes my teeth look yellow on certain angles, right? So see how I change color, right? So like my teeth will go from white to like orange to yellow to like white again, and then like my skin changes color too. And I'm like, yeah, nah, I need a better lighting.
You guys are talking about lighting. I'm fucking orange right now because of my light. I'm orange.
Yeah, but it kind of works though, dude. It kind of works. Word. Wait, this is a RezCast first, but the host is going to duck out to take a quick piss. So you guys.
That is not a first. That is not a first. Don't fucking lie to yourself.
On the RezCast,
episode 2, me and Snoop. Yeah, no, me and Snoop.
Oh well, that's lost in history. So.
Yeah, that's the one that wasn't recorded. Surprisingly.
So, and Ari, if you're still there, yeah, you can. We talk about anything. If you want to ask any questions, whatever you want to talk about, just just hit us up. That's it's an interactive podcast.
Yeah, that's what he's really doing, Snub. 100%.
Yeah, the lost episodes.
No, I'm doing that now, and then I'm gonna go take a piss.
Right.
See, I smoke on camera now, Aqua, because I got my medical. I don't know where the jar's gone, but I got my medical, like pharmaceutical jar and shit. Yeah, so it's legal now. So I'm just like, haha, suck shit.
I'm not sure how borderline TOS that is, but that's fine.
Actually, it's fine because I'm not asking people to donate to have it. Yes. So me just smoking
what you're referring to, and we
it's
talk
the
about
same
this all
as
the
you
time.
having a beer. It's no different.
That is true. That makes sense. We'll have one for me then.
If you get people to donate bits to you to do it, or money to you, it's classified as self-harm. Then it is TOS.
Right. Okay. Makes sense.
Man, Rez know all about that. Yeah. We have conversations about it all the time.
There's so many streamers that fucking ask for tips for drinks.
Yeah, like 200 bits and I'll do one shot. Or
like
1,000 bits.
I'm personally worried a little bit about Scooty getting in trouble for asking for donations to do whacked up. Like, okay, like let's put it this way.
The other day.
Let's put it this way, Aqua. He did a full vape, like the whole canister of THC oil up his nose.
Yeah, for level 5 hype train completely.
Yeah, something like that. And that level 5 hype train happened within 10 minutes of the stream being live.
He did the level 3, he did the whole cartridge normal, and he was coughing up his lungs, and then he got level 5 and he did it up his nose, and he was like,
honestly, Aqua,
I'm fine. I'm fine.
I'll send you his link next time he's live. I think he's live tomorrow, actually.
Yeah, okay.
And he's live in the mornings when, because you've started streaming afternoons now, I've noticed.
Me?
Yeah.
I stream whenever. My streams are so fucking random. Because when I'm not dealing with whatever the fuck sickness I'm dealing with right now, I try to work 6 days a week. I'm rostered, I only work 5. But some of these days I'm doing 10-hour days. I come home, I might do a 1-hour stream, 2-hour stream. I might not even stream. It's very random at the moment. I have no schedule, so
yeah,
it's kind of just spontaneous in a way.
Do you feel like maybe if you add a schedule, I know it's hard, like because of your situation, obviously, but do you feel like if you add a schedule soon, it'll improve your viewership again? Like it'll come back up a little bit? Yeah.
Yes, and I think we can relate that back to any tips we can give a new streamer.
Yeah.
That would be in my top 3.
Mm-hmm. Make sure your schedule is set up.
Of course. You need to be able to support yourself still while doing your goals.
Yeah, exactly.
But having a schedule is huge. Having a designated time so people can work their lives around it, right? Fit you into their schedule, right? So they come home from work, they can able to throw your stream up and look.
Exactly.
Or, their 2 hours relaxed time. They may enjoy watching Twitch.
Yeah.
Before they crash out and go to sleep.
Yeah.
So
I've noticed I've become more of a Twitch watcher. Like I do not go to YouTube for much anymore.
Yeah, I'm the same.
Yeah. I find more entertainment engaging with what I'm watching. So
I mean, I just sit here and talk to you till 11 o'clock, and then I go to bed, watch fucking half a TV episode. I'm knocked out.
yeah. Did you?
Like last night,
I
we're
gotta
off at
ask you,
11 o'clock.
Aqua. Do you like
Yeah.
Sea of Thieves?
Ooh,
Not really.
easy update.
No, it
That
wasn't
is-
your thing.
Nah, I gave it a go, but it's just wasn't really enjoying it. There's too many other. I'm very simple. I like to turn up to a game, pick up a gun and shoot shit. Right.
Yeah.
I found there's too many other aspects to the game that I just didn't enjoy.
Honestly,
yeah.
bro, if you were to jump on with us, we work roles, so I would work that around you. I'd just put you up in the top mask every time we're sailing as lookout with a sniper.
Yeah, well, that's what when we played. That's
Yeah.
what you guys did. You threw me off that top mask.
Yeah.
That was just a lookout.
Yeah.
I was calling everything. I'm like, there's a ship. You're like, it's fine. There's nothing. pretty about that ship. I'm like, there's another ship.
Next minute, fucking cannonballs coming in, and we're like, oh shit.
Yeah, like fucking Borgsy yesterday.
Yeah.
Leave the ghost ship alone. It'll sink us if you shoot at it. Nah, fuck him.
Yeah, he
Shoots
just
at it.
fucking
We sink.
like sinks this
Yeah.
round straight into it, and I'm like, oh shit, they all started following us.
Oh, why'd we sink? I didn't start it. Are you sure about that? I'm pretty sure I said not to. Rez was sitting there like fucking
I'm
having a
like,
cone.
yeah, I was just sitting
And
there,
then
and
we're
I'm like,
both
oh shit.
nah.
So yeah, bro. It
Yeah, it was good fun.
We're trying to get more of like a good group on Sea of Thieves because we do fuck around with each other from time to time. So like, you know, somebody be buying shit from the shop.
Bush.
So
Oh, come pick this up.
yeah, I did that. So I've gotten
You
quite a
missed
few
me
people.
anyway.
I've got quite a few people with this. All right. So you know the barrels, the red barrels that explode that the skeletons hold. You'll probably come across them if you've ever watched a video on it, right? That there's these red barrels and they do massive radius of damage, right? And so I'm sitting in this bush and I've found one and I'm like, wait, Bailey, I found this like collectible, bro. I've already got one, so you need to come and pick this up. And I was like, I won't move. I'll stand here on it so I don't lose it. And he's like, okay. And he comes running over and I just activate it and drop it. But I didn't, your name, dude, on my screen didn't move. So
I was past it. I was like,
yeah,
what the
you
fuck
were
just
like,
happened?
yeah, you were already past, so it didn't work on you. But on Borgie, I got him, right? So he came over to look at the bush and I had the barrel there. He's like, what's that hissing sound? And then it just went bang.
Oh god.
So I always try and make it entertaining. Like I try and fuck around with my guys in appropriate times. So like, say if Bailey's like in the shop, right? I'll throw one of those like fire throwables at him, and he will literally like get lunged straight out of the shop into the ocean. And he's just like, "You son of a bitch! Now I'm gonna get back all the way back up there so I can get back to buying shit." What do you do? Yeah, look at this guy flexing that he's using OBS camera. All right, I gotta go take that piss real quick. I've been holding it off for as long as I can. You guys keep talking. I'll be back.
Drugs.
Yeah. Drugs. Great topic.
Hate
Actually,
the drugs.
we can talk about drugs if you want to talk about drugs.
I don't give a shit. Fucking, there's plenty of them.
Yeah. You can literally just make a podcast on drugs.
Yeah, just name it. Fucking every drug under the sun. It's just us naming one after the other. Just going A to Z.
Pretty much.
Ketamine, MD, perks.
Do you got any interesting stories from experiences?
I haven't done. I've got some. I don't know which ones are safe to say.
Without mentioning what they are. You don't have to mention what they are. Just say I took this Sunlink and it took me on a wild fucking journey.
I had a weekend out with a couple mates. We started. Whereabouts are you from?
NZ.
Okay, so we started. So say we started at one point on the one side of the city. We ended up 6 hours away, pitch black, with a car that was empty, no fuel. We all ended up, I think, with like our shirts with holes and shit in them, black eyes and everything. It was retarded. And still to this day, none of us know what the fuck happened.
Oh wow.
Like, we remember being at home, and then we remember going out. We went to the pub. We went to the city, and then that was about all we remember. Next minute, we were fucking waking up at midday next day. No clue where the fuck we were. We had to end up walking like 20 k's into a town to try to figure out where we were.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just retarded.
Sounds great. We're talking drug stories. That you don't have to mention what type of drug, but I feel like Rez has a few things. And I want to sub out for a second.
Yeah, when you said just talk, I just said drugs randomly. And now we're on this line.
All right. Yeah, I have one. Basically, oh, this is so funny. So I've only really dabbled with green. Everything else that I've ever tried in my lifetime has been like shouted to me. I've never gone out and sought it myself. Like,
yeah, you've sort of been in the vicinity and they've gone, "Hey, try some."
Yep.
Yeah,
So,
I was the same.
Yeah. So but so this one time, I'm not gonna name names or anything, but so this one time, I went and got on, and the dealer's brother asked me if I could give him a lift town, and I was like, well, I can't really say no to this cunt. He's a jailbird. He's known for being psychotic, and he's huge. So I'll just give him a lift into town. Like, what could happen? So we start driving in the town, and he's like, yeah, just up here. I'm just gonna meet a mate. Like, and I'm thinking I'm gonna drop him off. No, no.
Yeah. I know exactly where this is going.
So we picked him up, right? And we're driving around, and I've got my dealer with me. Like, he came with me just to give me a bit of like clarification that I'd be okay, right? And he fucking gets in the car with me. So we've driven in. We've picked up this random cunt who's obviously on ice. Like, he's just peeking like no fucking tomorrow. And like, dude, he's got like 7 knives in his little bum bag. And he's like showing fucking my dealer in the back. And my dealer's like looking at me like, bro, this is fuck. Because we were like the same age. These dudes were like older than us, right? At this point in time. And this guy's like, every time we pulled up a stop sign or a light to get them to where they wanted to go, they were like talking about jumping out and like jumping the first person they see. And I'm like, bro, I'm thinking in my head, you fucking jump out of this car, cunt. I've got a turbo WRX. I'm out of here, G. Like, you will not see me again. I will smoke these tires up, all 4 of them at once, and I will piss off. Like, I am not going to fucking stick around for that shit. Anyway, so it was a lot of driving, a lot of like anxiety the whole time. I didn't know if this cunt in the back of the car was gonna fucking just like stab me just for no reason, try and steal my car. Because at this point, like, the car I was driving was a really nice wide body WRX. You know, it was unique. So I honestly thought that somebody was gonna try and fucking like roll me for my car that night. And that was just me trying to be a kind person. But yeah, you learn to like pick and choose who you're going to be nice to.
Yeah, sometimes you can read a book by its cover, and
yeah,
you can't.
Sometimes you can't. Yeah, and that's the thing. Every time I hung out with the brother of the dealer, it was like chill, you know, and it wasn't really him. It was the guy that we picked up that was the problem. But yeah. So
everyone changes around mates.
Yeah, literally. So it was like once he was around this guy, it was like he just turned into like an animal. He just wanted to hurt people and shit. And I was like, yeah, nah, I'm not down with this. So once we got to the house we're getting to, I was like, I gotta go, guys. I didn't actually, but I was like, I got my kid back at home. My mum's looking after him. I gotta get home. And they were like, yeah, all right, too easy, thanks for that. And then I took off. Went and dropped my dealer back at his house and then went home. And I was like, that is the most fucked experience I've ever had. Well, not ever had, but that's one of the most fucked experiences I've had in my life. I'm fucking Like, and I sat up like for the next 3 hours because I just had so much adrenaline and shit running through my body. So because there was just nothing but uncertainty the whole fucking time that I was in that situation. So, but now I'm glad that I can go to pharmacies and I don't have to deal with that shit anymore. So, it's good. But yeah, fucking. What about you, Akra?
Well, I've only ever smoked devil's lettuce. I don't do anything else. Have never done anything else. I drink every now and then.
Yeah.
But yeah, not a lot happens when you're on weed. To be fair,
everyone's experience is different, eh?
Yeah.
Some people enjoy it. Some people are like, I really don't like this.
Yeah, I can talk about the first time I ever got high.
Yeah.
So I was at my dad's friend's 50th birthday party, and there was a bunch of younger people there. Her children, and me. I think I was 16, just turned 16, and they were like, "Oh, Austin, do you want to come out to the outside with us?" I'm like, "Okay, cool." Me, innocent as fuck, never done anything like this. Stayed away from everything, and got out there. Like, "You want to puff of this?" I'm like, "Not really. What is it?" I'm like, "Weed." I'm like, nah. Well, what if we spin it for you? I'm like, I'll try it once, all right? And I was like, okay, right. I took a hit. Didn't feel nothing. I'm like, I don't feel anything. This is like 10 minutes in.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, we'll have another one. And as soon as I took a second hit,
one, yeah, that was me too. Yeah,
I walk inside and everyone's like, he's had something. I'm like, it was bad.
Yeah, fine.
Comes in like, what's going on, guys?
What's going on?
Where's the chips?
Bro,
Some chips.
Mom, I need some food.
Mom, I'm fucking hungry.
What am I doing?
Mom,
I'm not fucking stoned. He's like sitting there looking at the clock. I'm not fucking stoned.
Yeah, tell the clock. I'm not fucking drunk.
Just go into the bathroom, look in the mirror, like, I'm falling.
Okay, my most crazy experience on weed, right, was I was like making a Nutella sandwich, so it was like kicking in, right? I started getting the munchies. This is when I was just started out too. This was when I was like 19, and I'm fucking sitting there and I'm making a Nutella sandwich in the kitchen, and like all of a sudden, bro, everything, and I'm talking everything, started spinning clockwise to the point where I could feel the blood in my body spinning clockwise, and I was like to my fingertips, I could feel it like spinning, dude. And I was like, what the fuck is happening, dude? Like, am I getting sucked into a vortex right now? Like, what the fuck? And I was like, dude, I need to sit down and ask my cousin's mate to make me the sandwich. He did. He's a legend. I was like, dude, I can't do this. I'm gonna fucking pass out or something. I don't know what the fuck's happening. And then every time they saw me after that, they sung that song, "You spin me right round," like every fucking time they see me, dude, because I just talked about it for ages. It was like the craziest feeling. I've never experienced anything like it ever since.
Dawn? What the fuck's... Oh, okay.
He's like, yeah, oh, it's food. Oh, yeah.
Did you run out?
Caveman like food. Caveman like food, yes.
I love that.
I was gonna yell at you, bitch, but caveman like food.
I was gonna go, what the fuck's hot? Considering she usually gives me ice cream around now. I was like, why the fuck is the bowl hot? And it turns out we've run out of ice cream, right?
She's made soup.
Okay. No. So you know, like the chocolate, like ice cream on a stick, like fucking ice pole sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she just cut that up and put the little pancakes on the bottom. Yeah, with a chocolate egg on top. So when I grabbed it, I was like, why the fuck is this hot?
I mean, it's good improvisation on her behalf.
It's only the 4th time she's ever done it.
Well, if the fat cunt didn't eat ice cream every night, maybe he'd have it a lot more.
Oh, maybe I'd have it a lot more if she remembered.
Oh, here we go. It's
She's
always her
alright.
fault, isn't it, Bailey?
She's the one who scoops it out. She didn't even ask me. She brought it in.
Trying to make you fat.
Like yesterday, she brought in dinner, and I was asleep. I was so tired after work. Like, I fell asleep sitting here at one stage like this. I woke up and I fucking laid my chair back and went back to sleep. And she walks in with just dinner, and I was like, I'm fucking asleep. I'm not even really hungry. And I grabbed it, I sat up, and I was like, yeah, alright, I guess I'll eat it.
Oh,
Whatevs.
you know what happened to me this morning? Not this morning, yesterday morning. Woke up with a fucking calf muscle cramp.
Oh, yeah.
Right? I hadn't had that in months, dude. And I was just
what do you reckon
away.
the worst cramp is?
If you say gooch cramp, bro, I'm gonna fucking laugh so hard because I've never had a gooch cramp. Worst cramp I've had is like the muscle right here under my tongue.
Oh yeah,
that's bad.
Yeah.
I get cramps quite regularly, and so I've had a calf cramp. And literally like you could my calf was inverted.
Yeah.
And it was really bad. That didn't come right for half a month. But the worst set of cramps. Oh, there's a little bit of story to this. But the worst set of cramps I've had was both hamstrings went at the same time. That was the worst experience. But me and my old man,
you're walking along, and you're just walking and just fucking. Oh.
Yep.
You just pull over.
But me and my old man were in the car, coming back from my grandmother's funeral. But just listening to the radio, singing along, right, and he gets both of his hamstrings start cramping up. So we have to pull over. I'm sitting there in the passenger seat laughing at him.
Yeah, and then you get them.
Within 15 seconds, I get both hamstrings start cramping up. So me and him are just on the side of the road just going, what the fuck? Both of us set of hamstrings were just full cramped up.
The worst part is from front on, it looks like you've shit yourself.
Yeah.
You got your hand behind your back, holding your ass cheek, nearly, and it looks like you've like shit yourself.
You've never thrown up so hard your gooch feels like it's about to explode.
Yeah, I've done that.
Could give me some gnarly cramps. The worst ones was when I was growing up, though, having to crawl to someone for help.
Oh, dude.
Not even crawling, you're just fucking on your arms, just crawling like a little fucking crawling zombie. Just like, help.
I think the worst way I've woken up to a cramp was in my sleep, I kneed the wall because I was sleeping closest to the wall, right? So I put a hole in the wall, and out of like reacting to the sound and the bang and the impact of that, I've like jolted my leg back, like what the fuck just happened? And as I've done that, my calf muscles cramped. So not only did I just put a hole in the wall, that I fucking also had to like get this like calf muscle cramp that was so bad that I had to wake up my ex-girlfriend to fucking try and stretch it out for me because it was just like I couldn't even move my foot. Like that entire leg was gone.
I got one about 6 months ago. Woke up in the morning, got out of bed at like 4:30, getting ready for work. Stood up, it was fine. Took about 3 steps towards the shower, out of the room.
Yep.
Hamstring, fucking gone. Collapsed straight on the floor. My missus goes, what's wrong? And she gets up and walks down and goes, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, cramp.
I still think Bono's story about the gooch cramp was the funniest one I've heard.
Fucked. It is fucked.
Like, so
I'm telling you now.
Just to put it in a reference for you, Aqua, he was at a skate park, and this is on the first episode of the Rez-Cast, by the way, but he was at a skate park, and he fucking went over this hump, and as he's done this jump, he's gotten this major gooch cramp, and he's just collapsed to the ground, right? So people have started rushing over to him at the skate park. They're like, dude, are you okay? And he's like, got a gooch cramp. Got a gooch cramp, I can't move. And they're like,
there's nothing you can do about it.
And he's
How
like,
do you stretch it out?
what do I do? And then the guy's like, hang here, I'll be back. And then he goes and gets like the official lady that works at this like indoor skate park, and she's like coming over, and she's like this fat old like warthog looking thing, and she's like, "What's wrong there?" And he's like, "I got a gooch cramp," and then he's looked up and realized who's talking to him, and he's like, "No, I'm good." He's like, "This bitch is gonna strap me down, fucking strip me for everything I am, and make me have sex with her, I bet."
Yeah, at least you stretch it out, honey.
Oh, dude.
God.
Like, they're fucked though. I was talking with me and my bosses were talking about him the other day. We were talking about Koreans, and he's like, "Have you ever had one?" I'm like, "Yeah, I've had one or two before." He's like, "Yeah, whenever I get them, I get like really high pitched. Like he'll get him and go." He's like, "It doesn't matter what cramp it is, I'll just go back."
Ooh.
He said he got one in the shower after work one day, and all his missus heard was him just going high pitched. He's like, "What's wrong?" He's like, "It's fucking cramped."
Oh,
I was like, "You're a fucking idiot."
Sorry for the random subject change, but Snoop's name just like made me go, "Oh yeah." Did you guys see that Snoop Dogg joined FaZe Clan?
Yeah, I've seen it.
How fucking
I saw it like the hour after.
lit is that, dude?
I'm not surprised.
I am. I thought he
Man
was
likes making money.
I
So you know
mean,
where the money is.
At the Super Bowl, he wore a fucking FaZe Clan chain. It was always coming.
Yeah, but Aqua knows me, and like, I'm kind of biased. I'm kind of like, he should have went to fucking Optic.
I knew you were gonna fucking say it as soon as you said I'm biased.
But
I think he went to
FaZe and Optic have conjoined, so
Yeah.
even though he's FaZe Snoop, he's technically Optic FaZe Snoop.
Yeah, because Hex and all that had a chat with
They've completely
Apex,
merged.
Banks and all that shit. Yeah,
They've completely merged FaZe and Optic together. It's called FaZe Optic now.
They're merged, but they're fucking still apart in some aspects. Like not apart.
Yeah, they're still their own teams, but they're
like there was FaZe versus Optic the other day, in the final.
Yeah,
and Optic reverse swept FaZe. FaZe were 2-0 up, and Optic won 6-2. Reverse swept them.
It's purely for money, though. Purely for money and content. Don't get me wrong.
He's actually pretty sweet. Have you seen the clip of him fucking playing Warzone?
Oh, I've seen Snoop Dogg play. He's not a bad player, but he's not at the level where
godlike. But it's more just the fact that people can talk to Snoop. That's literally like, let's be real.
For who he is, you would think he wouldn't be, as the level he's at.
No, dude. Do you want to know a fun fact? He's been gaming since the 90s.
Yeah, no, I believe that.
Yeah.
He's a stoner. What do you think stoners doing this time?
Yeah, bro. But yeah, I don't think people
back in the 90s. It was just fucking him and Tupac sitting on the side playing with the fucking
Nintendo 64.
Yeah, Nintendo 64s. This is their fucking game.
Playing GoldenEye, shooting at each other. Some cunt's the short little Asian man that can't get hit by melee attacks when you play snipers only. Yeah.
No, I'll read Snoop's message because it's been sitting there. One time I fell asleep in my chair playing games next to a window without curtains, so I wake up and the sun is blaring down on me, and all my limbs feel shot. I couldn't hardly move it. It was so bad that was the worst. They had to take me to hospital, but they couldn't figure it out, and I went away the next day.
Fucking hell.
Excuse me being fucking dyslexic halfway through that.
That's alright.
And my eyes just drifted down to the line below when you switch the lines. I fucking just skipped one line. I'm like, wait, no, that doesn't make sense.
Lol.
So gotta start fucking putting like the finger on the fucking screen, just start following it.
Just keep mouse out and start tracking it, like.
Yeah. It's just like, what's that say?
I love that, the old man squint.
Just these one. Just yell fire. What's that say?
Oh, Bailey.
Don't have this close. It's out here. It's like.
Oi, same fucking phone case, G.
Well, yeah.
Oh, similar phone case. I was like, that's close. That's fucking close. I was like, whoa. Wait, did anyone recently catch the new Matrix movie?
No, I didn't.
Okay. I'm not going to spoil anything, but I'll just say it's a good way to end off that franchise. It's a good way to actually end it. Like it's the final one. Like there will not be another
final countdown.
Well, unless they try and do a reboot, but Neo and the original cast members that's their last one. That's them done. So
they're doing the old fucking Goodbye Bear song.
Goodbye,
goodbye, good friends, goodbye. But now
it's time to go. The moon, the bear, and the big blue house. That was
we'll see you very soon. I know.
You never watched Bear in Big Blue House, bro?
No.
Damn.
That was my childhood.
That was the shit.
I'm not one for movies. I don't watch a lot of movies.
No, I know you don't.
No.
You're a Star Wars nut, though, aren't you? No? What was
Marvel.
the movie franchise that you liked?
Apart from the Fast and Furious series.
Oh, yeah, no, it was Fast and Furious. Yeah, my bad.
Oh, yeah.
I think I was talking to someone else recently that
I've watched a few other movies.
Did somebody say Family?
You saw it, you didn't like it,
Family.
Snoop? I mean, like, yeah, dude, I had mixed opinions on it too. I felt like it was very half-assed. It didn't feel like a Matrix movie halfway through it, but
I blatantly didn't go and see it because I heard
I still think it was like a good movie. I still think it was better than half the shit that's come out recently. So,
have you seen half the shit that come out?
No, I've seen a few things. I've seen a few different movies. Brilliant.
My is trying to get me to go movies in a couple of weeks to go see that new dog movie or something.
Yeah.
We got free gold class tickets. She's like, oh, we'll go see this. I was like, whatever.
Yeah. I wanna. A good TV series that I should suggest to everyone to like, even use Aqua, just give like the first episode a watch. But it's called 1883, and it's like about these. So it's after the American Civil War, and still in Western times, but it's about these guys escorting this group of German, like people that have just moved over to the country. What's the word? Not refugees. Immigration. Yeah, immigrants. That's the one. Yeah. So they've just come over to immigrate from Germany to America at that period of time, and it's brutal. It's a very brutal TV show. Like there's death every episode, and it's more than one person. Yeah.
I did watch a couple of series on Netflix. Vikings. Wild Vikings.
Are you talking about the old one with Ragnar and Bjorn, or are you talking about that new one that's just come out?
The other old one.
Yeah.
I watched the new one.
There's a new one, dude. Go check it out. It's actually not half bad. I think it's about a different tribe at the same timeline as Bjorn and Ragnar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm not 100% sure, but just from what I saw in the first episode, I was like, I feel like this is like, talking about a different tribe.
Yeah. So. Well, while I'm not into big on TV shows and movies and stuff like that, I love my history. Any sort of like old school sort of documentaries and shit like that. Love them. Great.
Stay up. Thanks for coming.
Yeah. Such a host.
Yes. Sure. Yeah. The host just gets up and walks out.
Sorry.
There's a small child.
Oh, never mind.
Sorry.
Desire. Ready? Cracking the nannies?
Yeah, he's just woke up from his nap, so he'll just sit here and chill and be quiet for the rest of this.
Well, I fucking up. There goes the host. See you later. Thanks for coming.
No, sorry about that, guys. I was like, babies matter. So
just all of a sudden, all right, so that's it for the day, I guess.
Yeah. Just leave us to do the sign off.
You'll end it when you get back, I guess.
Yeah.
No, we've still got another fucking hour to get through. So
I guess here's our links and the links to his stuff too.
This may just be on a blank screen for a long time, so I don't know what's gonna happen.
You guys just hang up, and it's just this like literally color changing wall, and that's it, and a microphone and a chair.
He comes back like 4 hours later and just looks at it and there's like 4 people.
He's like, oh shit, I was on the podcast.
Fuck.
That's right.
Hey, all you have to do is
I was doing my podcast. Fuck. What happened to that?
Just put it on the Just
What the fuck happened? Well, you walked off and didn't come back. So we ended it. We did all the fucking plugs and everything. And went to bed.
Oh, man. Yeah, so eventually the RezCast will branch out into like a 2-episode a week thing where like probably on like, I don't know, Tuesdays or something I'll stream it at that time. Because it's only like for 3 hours, but it's that's when it gets more traction. That's when I'm like not struggling to find streamers to come on because people get intimidated and I'm like, what are you getting intimidated for? It's not like I'm full interviewing.
We're just sitting here and talking shit.
We're literally just sitting here and talking. It's a nice place for streamers to come and relax, be themselves. You know, chat, can ask questions. It's a really good environment, and I just don't understand why people feel like it's like this major thing. You know, it's like, guys, I'm like under 1,000 followers. It's not that big of a deal. Like,
not even close. So I don't need to worry about that.
It's more just about, you know, getting different personalities to try and help. It at the end of the day, the RezCast is actually to help you guys. So technically, you right now, Aqua, this is meant to be helping you. You know what I mean? So that's what I wanted it to be. I didn't want it to be like, oh, it's Rez's podcast. It's like, yeah, it is, but it's his whole purpose for it is to get other streamers on there that are, you know, not following or haven't, you know, it doesn't even matter if they're struggling or not. It's just like streamers in general and having all these different personalities coming onto the stream and talking about their different experiences and what they've learned and everything. And, you know, that's how knowledge is earned, is by talking.
We come from the trenches.
We do come from the trenches, though. We were in the mud.
Ask your missus about where I'm from. She'll tell you it's the fucking trenches.
Oh, man.
The reason she got away from it.
So, yeah, we're fucking, I'm trying to branch out to find more streamers, but it's not for my personal gain, and that's what I feel like a lot of them maybe fucking think. You know what I mean? Like, they're probably thinking, oh, he's trying to get me on his podcast, so all my viewers go to his channel. Not the case. You don't even need to host. I wouldn't even care if you didn't announce it. You're missing out. Like, if you don't announce that you're going on a podcast, because that's huge in viewers' eyes. Going on a podcast is a big deal. You know what I mean? So, and they want to see that streamer interact with other streamers that have never been on that channel before. You know what I mean? Like, so I feel like it's the right opportunities for people if they want to take it. And I'm already it's getting to the point where I'm getting people asking to come on it. You know, and I like that because it's making it easier for me to get shit organized. I've been asking all week. I didn't leave it last minute. I've literally been asking all week if people can come on, and a lot of people have said, "Yeah, I'll get back to you," but you never hear back. So,
hey, your mate,
huh?
Your mate from last night, the end of the night.
Who?
Whose stream were we watching at the end of the night? I won't name the name.
Oh, Destallion. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we were watching him. He freaks out when, like, because we hosted him after we finished. Like, I wasn't streaming, but Bailey was. And we hosted him, and he got, like, a heap of viewers. And he does and I called it, too. Like, I didn't mean it in no disrespectful way. I just said to Bailey, I'm like, dude, just watch how he reacts to this, because he hasn't clicked on yet that he can't, like, you can be energetic, but don't be like telling people to hit the follow button. Don't be asking people to follow you. Don't be asking. Just be appreciative. Keep talking. People talk in chat.
If I could elaborate on that too.
Yeah.
A good friend of mine, Too Much Shine, I mentioned him before. When people rate him, which I've started doing myself, is when people rate him, he'll be like, "Hi." He'll thank the streamer for the raid. And he'll be like, "Hi, I'm Too Much Cyanide. Call me Sly for brevity's sake." And he'll just talk a little bit about himself, right?
Yeah.
That's all you have to do.
Exactly.
Just introduce yourself.
A lot of people do.
Yeah.
Well, not a lot.
When
not
fucking
a lot.
Scooty did to me the other day, I just fucking had a mental blank for a minute. I was like, huh?
Dude, I'm still in
I had to sit there and read it.
I'm still in disbelief of that because, like, you know, I've known him longer than you, and I've never been raided by the man.
I full took my headset off. I put it down. And I had to go for a walk for like fucking 5 seconds. I'm pretty sure I fucking put my headset down and went, nah.
I'm sorry. I'm
fucking
back.
what? I just sat here like, what? Like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
I was in disbelief for like 24 hours until I put that tweet up thanking him. I was in disbelief.
Yeah, dude. Raids can be big deals from the right people.
What about that bloke you fucking raided last night?
Yeah, dude. But like, see, the thing is like, raiding also, like that's another rule that you should follow as a streamer. If you're a new streamer, always raid out. Okay, don't ever end your stream and not raid out, because that's A, not entertaining for your viewers, and B, you're not helping out the community at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and a raid, man, even if it's only one viewer, I get one viewer raids quite a lot. It doesn't bother me, because at the end of the day, that's still a raid, that's still support. So that
And
one.
you know what? At the same time, it's still networking.
Exactly, but it's like earning. It's
I
like
just forget, to be honest.
it's like saving dollar coins. Like eventually
Yeah.
they add up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I try to. I'll admit, I've got a shit memory. I forget. You ask anyone who knows me, I've got the shittest memory. Like, you'll tell me something now, I'll forget it in fucking 2 minutes.
yeah.
Don't worry about it.
But yeah, do you feel like you forget to read chat too, or?
I don't forget that much because I always look at it. I always glance over. I've got to have it. Fucking ADHD helps with it. Fuck.
Yeah, see, the way I've got it set up is right here is like to my right under the camera is the corner of my TV, right?
Yeah.
So I have chat there, so it's right next to my monitor. So if it moves, I see it.
Mine's legit fucking right there.
Yeah.
Which way am I going? I suck at inverts. Yeah, mine's right there.
Oh my god! Look at the portal! Look at the portal!
You on this?
What the hell? What's that for?
Exercise ball.
Yeah, but I get that. Why have you got that in your studio?
Now the mister threw it in here.
You put your feet up on it, bro. I'd vitalize it.
To be fair, I used to do that a lot.
Yeah.
I do that, or I got a window right behind my my monitor. I'll sit there with my feet like flat on the fucking window for some retarded reason. I don't know why. I just find myself like I always move my feet. I've always got to keep my feet moving. I can't sit. I'll always be that person who moves his fucking leg.
Yep. Yeah.
So I'll either be moving it, or it'll fucking be up, then it'll be down, then it'll be fucking over here, over there. Next minute it's fucking all the way up here and shit. And
you know what's funny?
Well, you'll see a lot. I'll sit here and I'll go like this, and you'll see my knee.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
You sit like Uncle
That's
Roger.
just me just fucking trying to move around, get comfy.
You've achieved uncle status, bro, because you sit like Uncle Roger.
Uncle Roger.
Yeah, but what I was gonna elaborate on that, but it's kind of left my head now. What we were talking about. I nearly, like, the kid went to go to the left and I caught him, so that like kind of threw me off guard, and I was like,
okay.
yeah.
No, it's just gone, oh, what's over here?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, it's not even like that. It's like
no, just y'all fucking sitting here and then just.
Yeah, literally, it's like a ghost just punched him in the head, and he's just gone.
Soon enough, he's gonna be fucking sidestepping. He's just gonna be like,
yeah, go on, Dad.
See you later. Which one am I gonna go? Ooh.
Breaking your ankles at 4 years old.
Fucking now, fuck. Pillow's moved.
Alright. No, he's not talking.
But I feel like everyone fidgets in a way. Like I'll sit here like so.
Oh, that's what
gaming,
we were talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll sit there and I'll be gaming away. As soon as there's a little bit of downtime, I'll be spinning around or whatever. Pulling my beard like I usually do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just the alpha.
I've seen you do the beard pull. That's your go-to one. That's not bad though.
Why?
But do you find that you struggle with camera shake having fidgets? Because like I had to stop myself. I used to bounce my leg.
Yeah. If I do this hard enough, it'll move it.
Yeah.
It depends on like if I'm touching.
That's just my body moving at the minute. It's not my computer moving. If I do it hard enough, or if I do it like on the back wall because the desk is slightly touching the back wall, it'll fucking start moving.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll see. Mine's mounted to the TV, and I really want to get to the point where I'm mounting, the passing of the Muzzer is happening behind me. The Holy Grail is being passed. So, but yeah, the mounting of the webcam on the TV, honestly, is it's not good. I want to eventually get like, not necessarily like a photography camera, but just like a digital camera that's like 1080p.
You can get decent cameras for less than having to get like a
professional
camera.
Yeah.
That's my webcam.
That's long-term goal, though. I do eventually want like a nice, like, Nikon setup where it's got all these like Nikon cameras.
Yeah, but you're looking at like a couple of grand.
Yeah, exactly. I'm talking years down the track.
I mean, my missus wants to start taking photos. I said I can keep it, stored over the side for you, and you don't need it. It's alright. So what about when I need it? I'm like, well, I usually drive you everywhere.
Yeah.
You usually make me go with you, so.
Yeah, exactly.
6 times a week out of the 7, you'd be like, really good camera quality, and then one day you'd be like, trash.
Yeah.
It goes from fucking like 4K to 720.
Yeah, exactly.
So all of a sudden, the next day.
Yeah.
I'm just using my laptop, like the laptop camera.
Yeah.
It's just, it's great.
Yeah,
awesome.
It works.
A lot of people do.
The one I've got now is a Logitech C720 or some shit, but like it's only 720. No, it's only 720p.
Mine's the C920, I think. Yeah, C920.
Oh yeah, mine's the C920 as well. So that's probably why we have the same camera quality.
Because this is at 1920 by 1080 at the minute. But
really? Mine can't. My webcam won't allow me. I can only go to 1280 by 720.
Right. I can go up to.
Well, we made mine wig out then. Did you see that?
Yeah. I can go up to. Wrong one.
Yeah. Why are you doing that? Fucking with OBS updates. Like, do you use OBS yet, or do you just have laptop for your chat, Aqua?
Oh, I use OBS.
Yeah, you do? Yeah. So have you had the latest updates come in too?
Yeah, I've probably updated my OBS.
And have you had troubles like all of the rest of us?
We were talking about this the other day.
Since the most recent update, I've streamed twice.
Yeah.
Both under 2 hours. So I haven't really experienced any issues.
What work is it?
It's
gonna bug out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I haven't tried recording anything or anything like that, so I haven't experienced any issues yet.
But it's a matter of time.
Yeah, but it's like different for everyone. Like you can look at video games, for instance. Battlefield 5, my dog tags are bugged. I'm level 500, and I can't equip the level 500 dog tag, even though I've been given it by DICE.
What?
Yeah. So same thing can relate across into, say, OBS. You guys may get the issues that I may not.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Dude, imagine that's like going to get the Phantom Bow, doing all that work to get that Phantom Bow, and then you get to the end and it doesn't give it to you, or you disconnect from the server. That's like,
Well, Els every time he opens it, disconnects from his Twitch. He's got to reauthorize it back to his Twitch.
I've had to do that once since the latest update.
This is legit every time he opens it.
But since that day where it crashed majorly hard, haven't had a problem.
Yeah. Mine wouldn't, for some reason, my bitrate wouldn't go up. I was like 271 bitrate and then down to 0. And for some reason, OBS just wasn't connecting to fucking network at all. I restarted modem, everything, tested fucking the router and everything. Everything was fine. Just OBS was wigging out all of a sudden.
Yeah.
But ever since I fixed that, it's been fine.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I sit at about like 6,000, between 6,180 to 6,300 bitrate, which is like enough to do 1080p. So
yeah. So all you do is set your default to 6,000. It usually goes like 6,000 to 6.3.
Yeah.
Ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is what I do.
Upload speed.
Yeah.
Because I my last address I had 200 upload, pretty correct. And I was able to stream with a 6,000 bit rate. Where I'm now, I have like 70 upload, and I've had to reduce that down to 5,000 bit rate just so it keeps the whole system running smoothly without any issue.
Yeah, so you're not like running it at its peak performance the whole time.
Effectively, yeah, because it won't keep up.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, well, I mean, it saves frame rate.
Like Joey. It's like Joey, dad jumps onto the fucking old Pornhub and all of a sudden he can't fucking join with them.
Yeah, dude. Fucking still on ADSL 2.
Oh, no, he's watching Netflix. Yeah, sure he is, mate.
He's probably got Netflix open and Pornhub.
Yeah, he's alt-tabbing between them, depending if Joey walks in.
Do what you did in school and you have like a separate window down the bottom. Yeah,
oh, yeah.
Different.
Do you guys have any awkward walk-in stories? Have you ever walked in on a friend or no?
I've got one, but I can't say it.
Oh no, you can't say it.
I can't say it because what is it?
Okay, yeah.
I've had a few close calls.
I'll message it to you.
Yeah, like you open the door and they're like, "Oi," and you're like, "Oh, sorry." Yeah. My worst one. Okay, I was pretty young, and I think the reason that this happened was that my uncle and auntie were trying to have a baby, and I think that this is his way of giving a sperm sample. Okay, but like I was so my mum dropped me off at my uncle Aaron's house. I was hanging out with him while the girls were going out to do shopping or some shit, and he put me downstairs on the Xbox 360, the first Assassin's Creed. It was fine. I was playing with it for ages, and then because it was a first gen Xbox, it froze, right? And I was like, I didn't know at that point. I didn't own a 360 yet. They were still new, so like I was like, I don't know what to do here. So I walked up to go get my uncle, and like I could see he's sitting in a wooden chair in front of his 3 monitors, right? And I could see his ass crack through because it's got like the gap in wooden chairs at the back at the bottom. I could see his bum cheeks there, just bare ass cheeks with his arm, like his elbow out to the side down near his waist. And I'm just like, oh shit. And as I've said that, he spun around like, oh fuck, and he's closing all the windows and shit. And I'm like, oh no, this is awkward as fuck.
Read what I sent you.
God.
Read what I sent you. It's a brief description.
Okay, all right. Hey, I can't because I'm on the vid call, dude. Stream, I can't do it.
I can.
It's all good, dude. Just save it for me. Save it for a stream later. We'll tell it on another one. You'll get a chance.
I'll send it to you on Facebook with your phone.
What? Oh yeah, no, but yeah. That was one where we got walked in on, where one of our friends walked in on us. Like I'm literally like excuse my French here, but I'm balls deep in my girlfriend, and this guy just walks in and opens the door and goes, "Hey Rez, have you seen this new game?" And I'm like, he's got like full view of my sack, my cock, and everything going into her, bro. And he's just like looking at us, like didn't move, didn't go like, "Oh shit, sorry," nothing, just stood there. And I'm like, "Get the fuck out, cunt! What the fuck's wrong with you?" Like.
I've had one of those happen before.
Oh man, it was so
I've had one
awkward.
of those happen before, and it was just, do you fucking mind? And it was, oh shit.
Like word, dude. Like they just freeze like a deer in the headlights. They're like,
I've walked in on a couple of my mates. A few times. It's fucking hilarious.
Do you remember? Have you guys ever seen the cartoon series on Netflix called F is for Family?
Yeah, I think so.
Where he's
rings the bell, but I think I've ever watched it.
The dad's always like, "If you keep that up, I'm gonna put you through that fucking wall." Like, anyway, there's a scene. There's a scene in that where Billy fucking walks in on his mum and dad having sex, and the angle that he sees them having sex, that's literally how that guy in that house had seen us. Like, word.
Check your Facebook.
Yeah, I was trying to, dude. I have a fucking 4-month-old grip in my hands. Like,
oh yeah, I forgot about that.
He's got nails at the moment, so he's like.
Oh yeah, my son's nails grow like fucking know tomorrow.
All right, so this isn't my story, guys. This is Bailey's story, just to clarify. Was with one of my exes in my room and had her bent over behind my closed room door. And we finished and pulling my pants up, and Dad went to open the door, and we just fixed everything up in time. Oh, it was one of those. I've had one of them in public. Like, I've had a public experience like that.
That reminds me of another one.
Accident with his car, and then had her best mate.
That reminds me of another one. Fuck.
That was an embarrassing one.
You're just gonna start coming. You just totally cut Bailey off.
You've just reminded me of another one.
What's the? Oh god. Oh god. I'm not reading out heaps of these text messages, dude.
Nah, I'll send you one later. I'll send you one to read to yourself if you want.
Yeah. Fucking what was I? I was just thinking about something. Oh yeah, I feel like another, like I know that this podcast has been jumping around everywhere, but I really don't care. Fucking, another thing for streamers that they should focus on learning is how to learn how to use Photoshop.
I'm trying, okay?
It's a big fucking tip that I can give any content creator is if you know how to make your own fucking thumbnails, you're gonna be clutch. It's you're gonna get a lot more views. You're going to expand your viewership a lot more if you've got appealing thumbnails. If you don't have basic Photoshop skills, you need to go on YouTube and learn them. And there's websites, like I can actually put a link on YouTube when this is on YouTube. After this, I'm gonna put a link in the description for a Photoshop. It's like a web browser Photoshop, so it's literally like Photoshop, but it's in your web browser.
Oh, is this Photo-It?
Something like that, yeah. But it's like literally like Photoshop. You can open Photoshop files and everything using it. So yeah, I'll put a link in there for that. But yeah, I really feel like as content creators, people should be looking at learning just a tiny little bit of graphic design, enough to do thumbnails.
Oh, it's Photo P.
Yeah, Photo P, that's the one. Yeah. So
when I was making youth content, I used MS Paint.
MS Paint.
I'm not shitting you.
Wow.
I'd like take a screenshot. So if I was making Battlefield 5 content, I'd take a screenshot of, say, a gun in game or something, right? And there's an inspect gun feature in the game. So I'd do like an inspect gun, screenshot that on the Xbox, and then I'd take that image into Paint and work around it and add like letters or whatever. It's very basic, but yeah, it worked.
It worked though. It did its job. And see, that's what I mean. Like, I hate the most like common thing that I hate that comes out of a lot of small streamers' mouths is I don't have the time, or I don't have that. Like, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, no, you're just not making the time. Like, you could choose.
And time. And I got a very busy schedule.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, it's not impossible to make content. It's really not.
Nah, bro. I fucking work 6 days a week. I have my son every second Tuesday. I have my son on the only day I have off, and I work anywhere from 8 to 10 hours. Come home, stream until pretty much I go to bed.
Yeah, but that's
there's
what
time
I mean.
there. You can find time.
You got to find it, so like you eliminate streams from your schedule. Like, that's what I did. I take, like I said, I got 3 days for me to YouTube for anything I want. So, and I'm actually not gonna lie. I love the freedom of YouTube. I love if I fuck up or stutter or anything, I can just repeat the sentence that I want to say and then cut out the stutter. You know what I mean? But if I accidentally slip up and say something that probably won't be seen very nicely by the rest of the public unless you're like in my friend group, then I'll cut that out as well. But when you're streaming, you've got to be like mindful of what you're talking about. Like,
Snoop's got a story as well about what we're talking about.
Oh yeah.
I've seen it on in chat.
One time, me and an ex got drunk at a bar and banged right outside the door in her car. Everyone was walking past the car. Some would slap the car and try and spook us or cheer us on, and I just kept going and then decided to drunk drive home. Well, that's not the best decision. But
So almost got me wrecked. You know what? Actually, me and I'll bring this closer so someone doesn't hear. Me and my missus did it at the drive-in cinemas, and 100% you could see the car rocking. 100%. Like, we didn't think it was that obvious at first, but then like a day later, I filled up and she got out the car and she didn't even just started fucking move the car. I was like, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, for me it was like the people noticed the fogged window.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Not bad.
That
was like proper bad.
So we've all got those stories. I feel like every human's got embarrassing stories that they keep themselves. It's like you got to realize that like you learnt from that embarrassing mistake, and that embarrassing mistake can be turned into comedy if you learn to laugh at it.
I mean, we did it in like a waterfall, and halfway in between, my foot slipped off a slippery rock. I nearly cracked my head open. And I'm pretty sure that's where this baby was conceived. So
there's nothing worse than being halfway through it and someone knocks on your door, like your front door.
Oh yeah, bro.
Because literally every time that happens, the female has to be the one to get dressed and get up and go because they don't have anything visual that's like standing out.
That's
like,
what I say.
But they don't always do it. Sometimes I'll make you guys do it, you know.
Yeah, I'll agree. For an example, last night I've done it 4 times. I told me, I'm like, I'm fucking naked.
Dude, that's when you just do this one. Just fuck off. Just you? Fuck off.
Yeah.
Me?
Awkward walk-in stories, hey? Like, I should make these subreddits afterwards. I should make a Reddit page and then have topics from the podcast and put it as subreddits so that people can fucking...
I've got somewhat of an awkward... So, I had a partner. We're not small people, right? And I'm 115 kilos.
Yeah.
She wasn't much different. And, we broke her bed.
Oh, God.
I've done, to be fair, don't be ashamed of that. I've done that.
I've broken shitty beds, but nothing like super strong. I've popped air beds. That's fun.
I've done that. Yeah, when you're fucking all the time.
It's not even like that. It's like bang.
Or the bang.
Yeah.
The pop or you full blow it out.
Yeah.
It's no in between.
I remember one time we like broke the stitching on one of them. You know how it's got the round cup sections?
Yeah.
Yeah, broke the stitching and it just like bubbled up.
You know the wooden pallets underneath the bed?
Yeah.
On the frame?
You've broken them.
Yeah, my missus got like 7 broken ones at the minute. It just happens they're all on my side. Yeah. Rather than I'm just gonna go fuck.
It's like how they try to make us sleep in the wet patch all.
Yeah, no, I dish my missus in that. I'm not even gonna cut, but I tell her you could fucking sleep there.
You could sleep there.
Hang on. Unless
it happens in my old
spot. Their side of the bed, right? Like, you're the one that has to sleep now.
That's what I do. She goes in my old spot. So I used to sleep on the opposite side of the bed. I used to sleep off the wall, but because she's pregnant now and she gets up fucking to go to the toilet every 2 minutes, we swapped over. So she gets it.
Do you guys have that like one inappropriate friend that will like almost every like I would say not every day but one day a week will send you a photo of just like a vagina or some tits or something?
Yes, that's my apprentice.
Yeah, like but like you sit there and get like upset about it, right? Because we have partners, right? But at the same time, it's not about it being no. Just
you
like
saw.
Just let me get this out. Just let me get this out, okay? Because you're cutting me off at a point where it makes me sound like an asshole, okay? So just hang on. Great, thanks, baby. Anyway, what I was getting at is that when that shit happens, it's like, yeah, that's inappropriate or whatever, but it's like you kind of sit back and go, man, thank God that there's people like that in the world that just give me a quick little laugh. Like, you know, like I'm in the middle of a fucking grocery center, I get a message, and then you open it, and it's just this fucking monkey or something in front of you. Like, when I say monkey, I mean vagina. And it's just like right there in front of your face, and you're in public, and you're like, fuck, God, like, yeah. My friend Connor used to do that to me all the time. Not so much anymore. But
See, my apprentice can go either like that or he can go extreme, and it's the extreme part that I go, yes, it's fucking him. He sent me one a couple of weeks ago, and it was some bitch getting face fucked so hard she had snot pouring out her nose.
oh God,
Like legit, just fucking fluid. It was
yeah,
disgusting.
he's one of those guys that finds the
Yeah.
most fucked up shit on the internet.
His friends send that to him in his group chat, and he decides, oh, you know what? I'm going to send it to Bailey. Just because why not? And then in the middle of the night or at work the next day, he goes, look at this. Fuck. The amount of things he's shown me that are fucking that fucked up
Bro,
is retarded.
I've had
Okay, I'm going to say this one thing. I'm not proud of it, and I wish I could erase it from my memory. He's been sent a video before of a bloke fucking a dog, and he decided it would be good to show me.
Maybe he likes that stuff.
You know what's funny?
Fucking messed up.
You know what's funny? It's funny you mentioned that. Our roommate added some guy on Snapchat that she met on Tinder, and like, it wasn't our roommate. Sorry, it was a friend of ours. Anyway, she added someone on Snapchat off Tinder, right? And like they'd been talking for a while and flirting and shit, and then just out of nowhere, she gets this video of him sticking his dick into a dog cage with a dog and letting it lick him. Like, just out of nowhere, no context, nothing. I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like, what, bro? What is going through your head?
That's one of those just block.
Word, bro. Word. But he seemed like a normal guy up until that point.
That's fucked up.
Bro.
Just my head.
Like, at least mine was like my mate's friends are sending it to him. Like, they're fucking flying on something. They're on these fucked up Facebook pages. That's where they get it all from.
Oh, it's also Reddit.
Yeah, Reddit and these fucked up Facebook pages, and they send it to each other, and then I just get shown it after. But that's that bloke doing it. Like, it's not going through a different person. He's grabbed the phone.
And he's recording.
Oh, look.
Yeah. And he was giggling too, just like that. It was fucked. It was actually fucked. It made me sick.
Yeah.
I was like, did we report him for this? Like, do I go to RSPCA and be like, this cunt's making people, like, dogs lick his balls? Like, we get on some fucked up topics sometimes on this show. But honestly, that's what it's all about. It's just about being humans. We talk about shit.
Discussing what the fuck we're going to be talking about earlier on.
Yeah, the topic's been going
I had no idea. It was just going to go...
It doesn't always do that. So most of the time we do have like a direct line of talk. But
Yeah.
I don't mind it when
sometimes we just deviate off.
Yeah. It goes down little Alice in Wonderland rabbit holes.
Yeah, usually at least me and you have a couple messages beforehand and discuss sort of what we're going along. This one, it was just fucking under the radar.
It was because my stream was going so well. I had chat moving. I didn't really have...
this one was just straight under the radar. We didn't talk at all before it or anything. It was just, let's see where this goes.
But I wanted it to be like that because I want it to just be that sit back, relax, talk to each other environment.
It's funny.
Like,
I'm just gonna put it as that.
I want people to forget that we're even live. That's like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't mind being the one that's in the chat all the time.
To be fair, I do. I got chat open there.
Yeah, but you're the one I'm fucking worried about because you say the most controversial shit sometimes, and I'm like, dude.
I'll watch what I say now.
Yeah, you got to.
I'll watch what I say now.
It's
Trust
that
me.
fucking tradie side of you. It's just like out in the work field, bro. You can fucking say whatever you want.
Hold on. Give me a minute.
Uh-oh.
Mum left him outside that whole time, and she still thought that he was under the deck because he wouldn't under when she called.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, I muted him for the stream real quick, but yeah, we've got to establish some things. So like that's another thing is I was talking to my stream today about making YouTube videos that talk about like streamer etiquette and viewer etiquette, and just talk about like the things that streamers hate and the things that viewers hate, and then also how to not be, a problem for as a streamer or a viewer. So I feel like, yeah, hopefully that could take off too. I'm not trying to get it for views. I just actually am genuinely trying to help.
It's a good idea for sure.
Yeah, because I feel like it's something that's not talked about enough. Like it is talked about, but just not enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'd probably clickbait it so that more people seen it and actually like paid attention. Like this is how you network. Like don't be an asshole. Don't go dropping your link. Right. Especially if people have got Discords. Most streamers Discord, whatchamacallit, they've got self-promote section.
Yeah, if I can elaborate on the self-promotion section. A lot of streamers I've seen, they've never even like they've said 3 things in the guy's chat and they've joined their Discord, and then they'll use that as to put their channel in as the self-promote section. But they don't actually become part of their community.
Yeah, no, you've got to become.
I feel like that's a rude move and kind of like a dick move in a way.
Yep, 100%. See, when I first met Scooty, he thought I was going to be one of them because I just said like, "Hey man, I seen you on BB Jess's stream. I'm a fellow streamer too. I just wanted to come and stop by and show some support. I really enjoyed watching you on her podcast." And then he asked, he's like, "Are you just like trying to plug, or are you like being genuine?" And I was like, "No, I'm being genuine, man." And ever since then, I've been in every single one of his streams from that day on.
Yeah.
And that's just how you got to be. You got to be that. You want the support to come back your way. You got to support people back. It's like I scratch your back, you scratch my back.
I do it in a more subtle way. So I'll find someone I enjoy watching, or I'll be part of a raid into someone else's channel. Now I'll enjoy their content, right? And then so I'll be in that person's channel on a regular basis, saying hello or whatever. They know I'm there lurking because usually I'll be playing video games, and I'll just have someone's channel lurking, right? That's what I do.
Yeah.
I like playing video games when I'm not streaming.
That's perfectly fine. Scooty's the same. He lurks all the
time.
Yeah, a lot of people do it.
When I finish my stream, if that person's live, they won't know that I stream. But then I'll hit them with a raid, and they'll be like, "Oh wow, this guy streams." So that's how I sort of subtly hint that I'm a streamer as well when I'm trying to introduce myself to people. I won't go like, "Hey, I'm a streamer," just to generally help out and support the community, and etc. etc. I'll do it in a more subtle way.
Yeah, and most streamers will have a shout out feature. I've got to make one actually. I've actually got to get one made up.
I can send you a setup link for that.
Please do. Yes.
I think I've got to set one up again.
Huh?
I did have one set up, but I think I accidentally fucked it up.
Oh, okay.
With one wrong button.
Bailey, you fucking.
Yeah, you do. But we all need that fuck up in the group.
We love you though, Bailey. Don't be disappointed.
Don't be disappointed, dude. You're the funny one that means. You're that one that always.
She loves you. It's okay.
Oh man.
I need that.
You sent that through to me.
One.
Yeah, sweet, awesome. Thanks, bro.
I need that crying one. Yeah. Every time they say that they're fine, but I'm not fine. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I've got a lot more content coming up. I hope that everyone that watches this now will go and subscribe to the YouTube channels, help support the channel even more. The more views that I get on those, even if people just like watch it and put the volume all the way down, or even just mute the tab and just give it that view and that like, I don't even care.
You
if
need
don't
a
watch...
little bit of volume. You need a little bit of volume now. They changed it.
What do you
It
mean?
needs to have a time for the view to count on Twitch and YouTube. It has to have a little bit of volume.
That's what I'm saying, but I didn't say all the way down. It's to turn the volume down to a barely
Oh, I thought you said all
minuscule.
the way down.
Well, no, but if you mute the tab, it does.
Yeah.
It still counts. But oh, you watched the Outriders one, Snoop? Awesome, bro. Thank you so much. What did you think? Like, I know episode 1, I kind of over edited it a little bit, but then episode 2, I feel like I've hit that sweet spot. I'd like to think, anyway.
I sent you what you need to put in. So what do you use? Do you use Stream Elements?
I use both Stream Elements and Streamlabs for different
Okay.
things.
Well, how you do it is you make a new custom command in your Stream Elements. So usually the command will be !SO for shout out.
Yep.
Use level. Make sure you click that to moderator, and then you just copy paste that into the response. And that should just it'll put their channel in. It'll say what game they were playing. Very simple. You can
so that features on there too. Like it'll bring up a clip, their latest clip or whatever.
No,
I need to find out how to do that.
I don't know how to do that, but that's the one I know how to do. So
one of my mates knows how to do it. I can find out if you want.
Yeah, because I love that. I could just ask Eve, to be honest. But
Does
like,
Yves do it?
Yves does it. Yeah, when he gives you a shout out, he'll one of your clips will pop up from your stream on his stream with full volume
I have
too.
a lot of random clips, so that'd be fucking pretty retarded.
I've rated a channel and I've had a shout out before, and it's one of the clips came up. I don't go through my clips. I don't check if I've got any rage clips someone's recorded. So I rated a channel when the shout out came out, and it's just me just going fucking ham. I was letting loose. It was when I was first starting the stream. I was punching the desk. Fucking cameras just going, whoa. And it's like, you fucking piece of fucking shit of a fucking game, you fucking gun.
Oh, dude,
losing it.
I wish I'd seen it. I would have turned it into a meme.
It was fucking, it was rabid.
I would have used it to a cutter, like, to a cut to in like certain situations. Yeah. Just had it zoomed in on your webcam and you're like fucking smacking the desk and shit.
There was we were playing something the other week. I got real close.
It was Sea of Thieves.
No, not the one I'm talking about. There was one I was real close. I think it might have been Halo or something. I was like full sit in here. I was gonna fucking grab my mouse and fucking throw it across the room. Fucking just pick up the keyboard. When I said that day, I said, "Nah, you know what? I'm gonna fucking hit my green screen in a minute."
What's funny? He's in the background going like, "Dude, this is bullshit." All this shit, right? And then your boy Rez is just like running around decimating the entire fucking lobby, like literally like 26 kills to 2 deaths, like, like just fucking decimating. God, I'm like, I don't know what you're on about, bro. I've got that problem. And I'm just like feeding the fire. I'm just like,
you're a fucking top 5% fucking Halo player, alright? Listen up. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah. But I still have bad games. I still have bad games.
Oh, I have a bad game. It's usually my first one on after I haven't played for 3 fucking weeks, but sure. Or the one that's full of hackers and you still get fucking 20 kills somehow.
Because I'm like, no, I'm not going down like this, and then I make a last stand, and then I don't know. Okay, look, when it happens, and I'm not bullshitting here, you know how you hear me go, nah, that's it? And you can go back through a lot of my shooting streams. As soon as you hear me say, no, that's it, I hit God mode every time.
That used to be me on COD when I used to play a lot of multiplayer. I'd be like, nah, fuck this. Fuck you. This is done.
I had that today on Ep.4 playing TDM. Console Xbox has capability of 120 FPS now.
Yeah.
On BF4 with FPS boost, 100. My monitor's capable of 120 hertz, so I was creaming it.
Yeah, it was bliss.
My team, their team needed 3 more kills to reach the 100 kill mark. Right, they were 97 kills.
Yeah.
My team was behind by 12 kills. In the space of about 20 seconds, I wiped their team. Was on the other side of the fucking map. I'd gotten about fucking 8-9 kills before the fucking shit flipped.
Oh,
I just frothed. I wish I recorded it. It was filthy.
Recently, Halo just released this new game mode where it's pistol tactical slayer. So tactical slayer is like SWAT from the old game mode, like the old Halos, where it's like a one shot to the head and you're dead, right? And they just released the pistols mode only, and I practiced those pistols so that I can melt people faster than the assault rifle can, right? And
to be fair, I use the pistol now more than what I fucking use the assault rifle.
I'm gonna go back and get this for a clip because I'm jumping down, and as I'm falling, bro, I hit 3 people. I just go pang, 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 like that, like one after the other, and it was all headshots, all one shot. And I was like, dude, I'm on fucking fire. Like, what the fuck was that?
I love how gaming's so inconsistent. Like, you do that, and then you can go from that to shooting a guy 7 times in the head, and he doesn't do anything. He's just like, okay, that's cool, that's funny.
I actually had my worst ever game on stream, my worst ever game of Halo and it was on stream. It just happened to be while I was live streaming. But literally,
it was 18 kills to 5 deaths.
No. It was like 10 kills to 38 deaths. Right? We could not figure out.
Have you got COVID?
We were playing Tactical Slayer, dude, and I could not figure out why I was on 29 ping, but every time I shot at these guys,
I was missing, yeah?
No, it was a hit marker every single fucking time. And I was like, no, I can tell that's on their head. I know how to hit headshots. That is on his fucking head. And then there's even clips to back me up on this. Dude, there's clips to back me up on this on TikTok that I've made where I zoom in, put it in slow motion, and you're watching 7 bullets from the pistol hit this guy in the helmet directly square into his visor. And it doesn't even break his shields, right? But it's 4 shots to the body, 1 to the head with a pistol to kill someone. So you explain to me how 7 shots to your face didn't do anything and you were able to kill me. Like, and I've had my hover video of that has just taken off. And that was like my 2nd ever hover video. I've got like 20-something hover videos there. And then all of a sudden, like 3 days ago, that video just started popping off for no reason whatsoever. Like, I'm talking like 300 views, 50 plus likes, a couple of GGs, and a heap of comments, like 20 plus comments. And it was just random. I was like, that video is so old though. Like, what the fuck? Why is that?
Older videos all of a sudden pop up on it. I had the same thing.
Do you know what I find really good? YouTube Shorts are fucking amazing.
Yeah, but there's only 15 seconds, and I feel like sometimes with my clips, like, you know, those clips that like are a minute worth of footage to really get that comedy or that moment that you're trying to capture, and you know, the 15s. I use YouTube shorts to promote my Twitch. Like, I'll go, hey guys, I'm live, rah, come and click the link in the bio. Stuff like that, and I'll go, if you're watching this in hover, click the little purple button right there, and I do them, and that's what mainly. And then I'll put up like little things, like the one where Bailey's sneaking up on me in Back 4 Blood, and I just like fucking jump and turn around and hit him in the head with the axe, all in one like motion, like you couldn't even see him, and then he was just dead on the ground.
Yeah. Like, the reason I'm bringing up YouTube Shorts, all right, my channel, YouTube, 27 subscribers, not much.
Yeah.
All right. My average viewership per video would go from 20 views to 50 views. Very, very little amount.
Yeah.
My shorts, right, I've got
thousands.
So I've got 5 shorts up. 1K views, 894 views, 1.3K views, 791 views, 1.2K views. Huge amount of numbers for someone who's got such a tiny channel.
Yeah.
I feel like shorts is very...
It's beneficial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're able to shove content into that 15 seconds, it's worth making a short.
My Sea of Thieves shorts are the ones that pulled in like thousands. Like, and I'm talking like thousands upon thousands.
I need to actually make some.
But like,
These ones bang.
Yeah, so my Sea of Thieves ones on YouTube pop off every other game, 20 views max.
Yeah.
Like, it's weird. It's like I've noticed certain games on YouTube are searched for more than on Twitch. So, and what I mean by that is like, there's more people looking up like Sea of Thieves and shit like that on YouTube than they are on Twitch. They're not like, if you look at the viewership on Twitch on Sea of Thieves, it's generally like nearly 2,000 people, and that's about it. So, but at the same time, that's the perfect game to be streaming right now because it's not saturated, but it's got enough of a following where you're gonna benefit from it.
Your last Sea of Thieves short on YouTube has 658 views.
Yeah, and the one before that had 1,000 and something. And then
there's another
one. There's another one with 800.
But 885.
Yeah, I was talking when I said thousands upon thousands. I was talking about like adding them all up together. Like,
yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I like shorts for the fact that you get like a juicy little quad feed or something, right?
Yeah.
That quad feed's not going to be 30, 40 seconds long.
No.
If it's a juicy little quad feed.
It's 15 seconds.
It's under 15 seconds. So it's a good little place for it. Someone will be scrolling through 15 seconds of their time and they'll be like, that was fucking cool.
Yeah.
Give that a like, right?
Yeah. So. But I feel like people just hit the like and then scroll again. They don't bother hitting the follow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
And I feel like that's the hardest thing right now is to get to people to hit that follow button.
Yeah.
I've only had 5 of my followers unfollow me. So, which is pretty good so far. Like,
yeah.
Apparently it's something we're gonna have to get used to is people going up and like your followers will go up and then down, up and then down.
I've been going for 6 years, right?
Yeah.
On Twitch.
Yeah.
My follower count has gone up and down, up and down. And there's my own fault. I'll be away from streaming for like 2 months or something, right? Your follower count's gonna drop. You're not there, you're not active.
Yeah.
And there is times where someone will come into the channel and usually you're quite a calm, respectable, have a laugh to the streamer. And then you'll get mad and that guy will come in, you're just pissed off, right? They'll unfollow because that's not who they want to follow.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the way things go.
And then some people find the raging hilarious. Like some people find like people going off their absolute head, and because like you know me, when I try and rage, I try and make it at least funny so that like the people that are listening to me going off aren't getting their shits with me. They're giggling. You know what I mean? So.
But you can look in the past as well.
Hold on, I gotta check something.
Yeah, I've learned from the past.
Streamers like Della. I don't know if you guys remember Della.
No, I don't remember him.
He mainly streamed Fortnite, excuse me. And but his entire persona on stream, he was smoking cigarettes on stream, didn't give a shit. He would go through a keyboard 1 to 2 days.
Wow.
His entire content, like there's videos of him just outside of stream, just being a fucking chill dude, a real nice dude. But on stream, his stream persona that he had to put forward was just this angry all the fucking time. He'd die and lose his fucking shit.
It's not healthy.
He was getting like 7,000 views on his Twitch channel. He was creaming it. I think he's now on YouTube. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like a mixed community that you're gonna get with that sort of attitude, hey. But it's also mixed with any community. Exactly. You're gonna have people trying to throw hate at you, and then you're gonna have people that are like, you know, laughing at it and thinking it was fun. So
yeah.
Oh, I think I just found out I pissed off one of my friends somehow.
Really?
One of my mates has unfollowed me on Twitch.
Also, no, not always. I mean, sometimes.
No, he cracked the shits the other day.
Oh, okay. Well, sometimes, bro, You know what's funny about that? I've had people do that to me in the past over like a little minor disagreement. Whereas like I don't hold a grudge. Like we could have a blue, and then fucking 10 minutes later, I'm back to just like, all right, let's just get the fuck over it. Like, but I feel like that I've had quite a few experiences where I've had people have an argument or a fight with me, and then they go and unfollow, they go and do all this shit, and then like a month or two later they come back because you were popping off, you've got viewers, your chat's moving, you've got followers, you've got a sponsorship, and shit's going well for you, so they go, oh, I want to get back on his bandwagon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And as streamers now and as content creators, once you start getting higher numbers and you start getting more successful, it's going to be like that. You're going to have to really choose who you can trust as like a friend.
Even if he has, I don't give a shit. It just means I got to pass him quicker now. I'm only 20 followers behind him now, and he's been streaming 3 extra months more than me, so...
Yeah, and like, dude, also, like I said, people unfollow just because like they follow for a certain game, but you may only play it like maybe twice.
Yeah, no shit.
In like 6 months, and then
that also relates to viewership as well.
Yeah.
I don't really care about it.
But we're just going to evaluate on it anyway for the sake of the podcast. But yeah.
Like there's obviously I could relate back to the Battlefield 2042 issue. But like even when Battlefield was fairly popping off, it was having a decent, respectable amount. Some of these streamers would go play other games, right?
Yeah.
They'd just go once a week. They'd go play a racing game or some sort of RPG game. Their viewership would go from say 100 to 25, just because the people want to watch a certain game. Don't get me wrong; they're there genuinely for the person.
Yeah.
But they're not playing their game.
Yeah, exactly. It's not the game that they followed that person that was. I get what you're saying. They're like, oh well, I came here to watch this content and I enjoyed watching you play that, and it's like, well, yeah, dude, but I wanted to branch out and I didn't want to feel like I was tied down to one game. Unfollow. That shit will happen. But you've just got to take it on the fucking chin. At the end of the day, you run the show. So just remember that, guys. And I'm looking at the camera because I'm talking to Twitch here. I'm like, you guys just need to remember you run the show. It's your TV show. It's twitch.tv. Okay? It's your own TV station. That's how you got to treat it. Hence why I want to get multiple cameras. Like fucking
that's what I want to do.
Different camera angles I can switch to, and then I want to get like one of those hand remote things. So when I'm sitting here chatting and I want to go like all serious, I can have like a camera that's like zoomed right in on my face and shit like that, and just cut in between in each one. And because like my streams are multiple of different things, and it's not even just a variety of games; it's also a variety of topics, content, things that we talk about. Like I said before, major thing is the paranormal, but that's just because I have a lot of knowledge on all that shit. And I've even had skeptics come in, and I love it. I love having skeptics because they put a normalization on shit to try and and I think it's good to always have that balance of like people who believe and people who don't, so that it's
it pushes you more.
Yeah, but not just that. It's never like it doesn't seem like a one-sided channel. You know what I mean? Like there'll still be times when I'm watching paranormal investigations, and I'll say like, "Well, I don't feel like this is real. I feel like these guys are faking this one," because I've been on real paranormal investigations. I know what happens, and the shit like on Mindseed TV where Tanner gets pulled by his legs or dragged through the house. They get scratch marks. That's actual real shit that will happen. Like, and not all the time. It's very rare, but when it does happen, it scares the living shit out of people. Okay? But, like, most of the time, it's just communication with no crazy shit happening. No fucking balls being thrown at you, shit like that. But, yeah, you gotta, like, look at everything with a skeptical eye when you're a paranormal investigator. People think that because you're a paranormal investigator that you believe. You do, but you keep like a skeptical eye. So it's like you're splitting your eyes. You've got one that believes and one that's skeptical. and yeah, it's just like how it goes, I guess. And I'd just say that like chat really takes off when we're talking about the paranormal because there's always people that are for and against, and it always keeps it interesting. So
yeah, if you're controversial about a topic that a lot of people are interested in, they're bound to want to get involved in it.
yeah, but in saying that, you don't want to touch like politics.
Yeah,
because politics is one
there's
of
a
those
certain
things
way.
where it's like such a heated topic. It's just not worth the backlash for it. But yeah, we're actually approaching the end of the podcast here, guys. Instead of 3 hours, Bailey, I've been doing like 2.5. So
Yeah, that's whatever. You know, I don't mind. It's up to you, bro.
So unfortunately, the one with Scooty and Iv last week, we had to end it at like 1 hour and 40 minutes. So I'm really grateful for you guys to sit down with me for this long, nearly 3 hours, and have a yarn. This has been really fun. I've enjoyed my time.
No, it's been a pleasure.
So everyone, I'm gonna put links in the chat as well. I want everyone to go and give these two boys a follow, especially Aqua. He's our guest, so make sure you guys go and give him a follow and support him. Even lurks, mini raids, whatever you guys want to do to help support him, just do it. And another thing, don't be afraid to use emotes in people's chats. Okay, emotes are a good way to keep people's chats rolling. So when you're supporting another streamer, if you don't really have anything to say, just fucking use emotes. It's the best way to like keep the chat rolling for that streamer, really. So, but yeah, anything you got? When are you streaming next? Aqua.
Probably tomorrow.
Tomorrow. What time roughly?
I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know. Okay, so we'll just keep an eye on the Rez Brigade Discord, guys, because he'll post it up in there as he usually does. So yeah, once he posts up that he's live, we'll go jump on there.
There you go. Both links are in.
Because I'm not streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow is my my YouTube and day off. So yeah, thanks for doing that for me, Bailey. But yeah. So yeah, we're gonna be back again next week, same day, Friday, same time. We're gonna have another guest streamer on. I can't tell you who at this point in time, but I will let you guys know as the streams continue on throughout the week. Again, thank you so much, Aqua, for doing this on such short notice. Cause like, dude, it's a nail biter when you've got content like this and no guest is available, and you're just like
going into this.
Yeah, dude. No, but then you realize that it was just relaxed. It's just the boys hanging out. Yeah. And that's how
me and you've been talking about doing a podcast back when we were in BF5. But like, we should do a podcast.
Yeah,
we'll talk about professional gaming, and then realize like I don't know fuck all about professional gaming.
Yeah. So it's been fun, man. I've really wanted to always do a podcast. Yes, since like before Battlefield 1 days, I think I was talking about doing a podcast. So like, it's always been something on my agenda that I've always wanted to do, and I find it fun. It's just fun. I've always sat there and thought to myself when I'm talking with my group of mates, like, how good would it be for people to sit here and just listen to this? Like, this would be an awesome radio talk show right now. We're all like laughing, cracking up, making jokes, telling stories. You know, this is what.
It's a good like with the radio talk show, but we're also doing it with Twitch. So it's effectively just the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. And it's also interactive, and I just feel like I'm not sure if there are other interactive streams, but I just feel like I'm trying to give something a little bit more different, that if people want to come and watch this live, if they can catch it, they can engage, ask questions, and get involved inside the podcast. It's not just them watching and listening to 4 people, 3 people talk. You know what I mean? So that's why because originally I didn't want it to be interactive, but then I was like, nah, I kind of feel like I shouldn't be ignoring my chat. Like, it just feels wrong. So, yeah. But anyway, guys, we're going to raid out Evil, and we're going to leave these boys to go and do what they got to do for the rest of their night. So thank you guys again so much for chilling out with me, and I will catch you guys soon. I'll probably catch you in your stream tomorrow, Aqua. And Bailey,
Appreciate
I'm
it.
sure we'll catch you doing. We'll probably do some content tomorrow. Tomorrow night or something. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Alrighty, man.
Who knows? We'll probably be fucking talking in 5 minutes, so whatever.
Yeah, most likely. All right, guys. Well,
Easy.
thanks for that, and I'll talk to you guys soon.
Yeah, chat. Ciao.
Peace.
Peace. Have a good one, guys.
You too.